we're ready to play. Live, feel, laugh, and come join the fun. Laughing and crack till we're never done. Reacting to the wild, the grifters, the cows. Together we'll be for the highs and the lows. Crohn disease, yeah, it's part of my fight, but I'm honest and real. Shining my light out in my heart. I create and I share. You can grab a piece, show that you care. Live, feel, laugh, and come join the fun. Laughing and crack till we're never done. Reacting to the wild, the grifters, the cows. Together we'll be for the highs and the lows. The lows, we're the highs and the lows. The lows, we're the highs and the lows. With Brutus and Julius, we take a stroll. Shopping for supplies, that's how we roll. Everyone's welcome, come hang with me. In this crazy little world, we're wild and free. Live, feel, laugh, and come join the fun. Laughing and crack till we're never done. Reacting to the wild, the grifters, the cows. Together we'll be for the highs and the lows. Bruce and Julius, we take a stroll. Shopping for supplies, that's how we roll. Everyone's welcome, come hang with me. In this crazy little world, we're wild and free. So hit that subscribe, let's make some noise. In this crazy journey, we're all the joys. Living with laughter, art, and a cheer. Join the adventure, we're glad you're here. Aching? You wander from to my space, living life with a smile on my face. Sweet and sassy, I'm here to stay. With my friends in the chat, we're ready to play. We're the lows, we're the highs and the lows. Lows, we're the highs and the lows. Lows, we're the highs and the lows. With the lows, we're lows. With Bruce and Julius, we take a stroll. Shopping for supplies, that's how we roll. Everyone's welcome, come hang with me. In this crazy little world, we're wild and free. We're wild and free. We're the rose. We're wild and free. We're the rose. We're wild and free. We're the rose. We're wild and free. We're rose. We're out till much, let's make some noise. In this crazy journey, we're all the choice. Living with laughter, art, and a cheer. Join the adventure, we're glad you're here. Hey there, welcome to my space. Living life with a smile on my face. Sweet and sassy, I'm here to stay. With my friends in the chat, we're ready to play. Live, feel, laugh, and come join the fun. Laughing and crack till we're never done. Reacting to the wild, the grifters, the cows. Together we'll be for the highs and the lows. Crohn disease, yeah, it's part of my fight, but I'm honest and real. Shining my light out in my heart. I create and I share. You can grab a piece, show that you care. Live, feel, laugh, and come join the fun. Laughing and crack till we're never done. Reacting to the wild, the grifters, the cows. Together we'll be for the highs and the lows. We're the lows, we're the highs and the lows. The lows, we're the highs and the lows. With Bruce and Julius, we take a stroll. Shopping for supplies, that's how we roll. Everyone's welcome, come hang with me. In this crazy little world, we're wild and free. Live, feel, laugh, and come join the fun. Laughing and crack till we're never done. Reacting to the wild, the grifters, the cows. Together we'll be for adventure. We're glad you're here. Aching? You wander from to my space, living life with a smile on my face. Sweet and sassy, I'm here to stay. With my friends in the chat, we're ready to play. We're the lows, we're the highs and the lows. Lows, we're the highs and the lows. Lows, we're the highs and the lows. With the lows, we're lows. With Bruce and Julius, we take a stroll, shopping for supplies, that's how we roll. Everyone's welcome, come hang with me. In this crazy little world, we're wild and free. We're wild and free, we're the rose. We're wild and free, we're the rose. We're wild and free, we're the rose. We're wild and free, we're rose. We're out till much, let's make some noise. In this crazy journey, we're all the choice. Living with laughter, art and a cheer. Join the adventure, we're glad you're here.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I do apologize. I am still half setting up. I do apologize. Things are running a bit behind this morning. You wouldn't think they would be after all the time I spent setting up, but I guess that's just how things work for me. And okay, that one went through. That was funny. YouTube was rejecting my comments. I put a comment in the chat when I played the song a second time just to say I just need another minute. I'll be right in. And I got a message saying that it rejected my message. It thought it was spam. So that was interesting that it thought the own creator's message was spam and all it said was I'll be in a minute. But anyway, we will continue on. I hope everybody is having a great Monday morning. Let's do our hellos. Hello, Panda. So good to see you this morning. Thank you for joining us. Love our toy pups. Good. Our toy pups. Good to see you. UPS guy. Hello, hello. And I want to say hello to everybody watching in the background, watching over on Twitch, or watching on the replay. Hello, hello, everybody. Have you tried not spamming? Yeah, I guess I'll try that next time, Panda. I know. It's saying I'd be in a minute was just a step too far for Google, I guess. Christy, good morning. Good morning. Very good to see you this morning, Christy. Thank you for being here. I don't know if my picture's crooked. No, it's the camera. Okay. Lori, hello, Lori. It's so good to see you, Lori. Lori is a new friend I met over on TikTok. You guys can see it scrolling across the bottom of the screen there, but I've made a TikTok. I am getting very, very close to 500 followers, which I will be able to go live over there as soon as I hit that goal. I think I'm at about 441 right now. So, yeah, I will drop that link in a few minutes once we get the video started, so that you guys can go and check that out. But my name is just Living Laughing. And if you just type in Living Laughing Crafting with Crohn's, it should pop up. But I think it's just at Living Laughing or something. And it came out kind of funny. But I will drop it for you guys. Thank you, Panda, for the lovely welcome for Lori. I think she spends a lot more time on TikTok than YouTube, so she's not so used to this side over here, I don't think. But Lori, thank you so much for joining us. I'm very glad you're here, and I'm very interested to think what you're going to think of our content. So the last time I looked at the poll, it was at something at like 67% to watch the Foodie Shanny last part of that first. So that's what we're going to do. So so what we've missed, I put out a video yesterday that was a complete recap, or so I thought, of the Foodie and Shanny fight until Foodie posted again after I don't even know how that started. So Shanny responded to Foodie's video, and then Foodie responded again, and then Shanny didn't respond a second time. So that's where we left off. And actually, the last thing that was missing out of my video, which is linked in the description if you want to see the first kind of half of the fighting, it's linked in the description. The video came up yesterday. Then Rev came out and responded. I am not going to play that on my live stream because he curses through the entire thing. I spent 2 hours editing that video, trying to take out all the cursing, and I didn't even have the Rev clip in it. I will link it for you so you can go and watch it over on a different channel. It's also linked in the description over on Even Irrelevancy's channel. But it's literally nothing but cursing, calling her every name in the book, basically saying in words everything that Salah wanted to do to Kybella, which most of us know was some pretty nasty stuff. Christy, good morning. I got you, Christy. I think it was Cheryl that I seen Kim in. Hello, Cheryl. Hello. Thank you for joining us. So no, I have the whole thing. No, UPS guy. I have the whole thing. Have you not seen it? I do. The whole thing is out there. It would just that clip. It wasn't very long, Panda. Let me just check and see how long that video actually is. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds and let me look. The video itself is only 1 minute, 21 seconds long. The whole video. Oh, I'm sorry. Rev he's a character. His real name is Jason. Yeah, the entire video is only 1 minute, 21 seconds long. So, you know what we'll do? We'll get yellowed, but it's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'll show it to you guys. What's the difference? My last one, after I spent 2 hours editing it, got yellowed anyway. So what's the difference? And I edited out all of Shanny's cursing. So I guess it makes no difference, does it? Does it? You haven't seen it? Okay, we'll play it. We'll play it. Okay, we'll play it then. No worries. No worries. No, I didn't edit anything. No, I didn't edit it down at all, UPS guy. We're actually going to watch it from Even Irrelevancy's channel. No, and it was only a 1 minute, 21 second video. It's not very long. So I'm not going to start with that video because YouTube absolutely watches about the first 10 minutes. The bots watch the first 10 minutes. So where we're going to start, I do believe, is with Just Saying's video. Now, Foodie put out a Q&A prior to her second or third or fourth rage, however many it's been at this point. I think it's the third at Shanny, and a community post. The lovely Just Saying has cut all of that down for us because she put out a video that was about 20 minutes long, Q&A. Then she put out a community tab, and then she put out a 2.5 hour live stream. Just Saying's cut that down to about 42 minutes for us. So we're going to watch that first. Then we'll move on to the Rev video. I'll show you that. Actually, I'll probably show you that in the middle where Fruity kind of mentions it. And then we will move on from there. Then I'm going to go over and we're going to take a look at a massive thing that happened over on TikTok over the weekend with Lori Jones. I've shown her to you guys a couple of times. It was big. It's a whole lot of mess, you guys, a whole lot of mess. And we love mess over here. So it's an absolute mess. Good morning. It's me. Hello, Money. So good to see you. I hope it was okay that I said that. I'm going to go ahead and mod that account in a minute, and I'll drop a link, or you can drop it once I mod you, and you can drop it for everybody to pop over. That is Money's new account, Money Swiper's new account. So let's get this pulled up and running, you guys. So we're going to start on Just Saying. There we go. I apologize. I'm still running on one monitor. I couldn't get my second monitor to
in the YouTube algorithm.
Okay, I just got to shrink something here. I am so sorry. I'm still getting used to the new computer setup as well, guys. So I certainly apologize. Please don't be too angry with me. I'm still definitely getting used to it. I definitely need my second monitor hooked up, but for some reason it would not go. It would not detect it. So that kind of messed me up a little bit. So I'm just running on one, and that makes things just a tad more difficult and time consuming, but not a problem. We will get it done. Okay, let me just move this one over here. Perfection. Okay.
The people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Today, I'm going to continue the Q&A. I'm going to try to answer ones from, especially from regular beezers and people who, just I know love me, and go from there. Miss Chad, can you sing for us? I want to swing from the chandelier.
Thank goodness.
Chandelier.
Oh my goodness. Please don't sing Foodie. I haven't seen this cut down at all, so I had no idea how much Just Saying had cut out. I did watch Foodie's version though, and it was long, and there was quite a few ridiculous questions about nothing, but there were a couple of good ones in there. So I'm glad Just Saying cut that down for us. Thank you, Just Saying. Link always in the description, and I will drop it in the chat as well.
If you could choose a superpower, what would you pick? I think shape-shifting would be fun.
Thank you.
The right answer would be to be able to turn like.
We're not going to watch too much, Cheryl. We're going to just cover the little bit that's not in the video I put out, and then we're moving on to a massive, massive Lori thing that happened this weekend. So if you do want to pop out while we're doing Foodie and pop back in, that's totally okay as well. I know there are a lot of people getting frustrated and kind of done with her, and I'm kind of with you, which is why we've been covering some other things as well. So
like inanimate objects, like turn useless objects, I should say. Well, objects that are not sustainable for life, like Windex, into food or water for poor people, something like that. That would be cool too. Okay, do you have any pet peeves?
That's what you want the superpower to be.
Being in a grocery store, and when people stop to read the nutritional facts on their tin of beans or whatever they're doing, ravioli, and they just block the entire aisle, and they're just like, it's like the world revolves around them, like no consideration for other people in the store that might also want to get to their tin of beans and find out how much sodium is in them. They don't care. They just don't care. And that's a huge pet peeve of mine. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Foodie, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're the one likely blocking up 3/4 of the entire aisle, whether you're sitting there and you don't read nutritional labels. You would just spend all of that time in the aisle anyway, blocking it with your big old self. So what would the difference be?
When my grandmother would take me to the park, with my mom too, but we would go visit my grandmother. She lived in Ottawa, and at the time we were living, I think in Cornwall at the time, my hometown, and there was this park not far away from her apartment building where she was, and it was a really fun park. It had like the hugest jungle gym and all kinds of cool swings, and it was just I remember being a really nice, like, not too hot summer day. Although as a kid, I don't think I gave a crap about the weather, honestly. Like hot or cold, whatever, being outside was fun. And yeah, I just remember going to the park. It was just so much fun. And how do you and hubby cope mentally with all the unnecessary hate, and how does it affect your relationship? Honestly, I'm lucky to have a partner that is like mature that way. He'll make a snippy comment here and there, but it doesn't affect him. Like it affects him way less than it even affects me. And people say really nasty things about him on the daily. And he just.
But Foodie, those snippy comments, 90% of them are aimed at you. He's snippy and snarky AF at you. I'm not sure what you don't understand about that. He very rarely I hear him make comments at other people or other reactors. I've heard a couple from him. But most of those snippy, snarky comments are aimed at you.
Just doesn't care. And as for me, like, other than like the blatant hypocrisies of Gore World and people interfering with my real life and stuff like that, coming from my family, that kind of stuff, like real life stuff. If it's on the internet, all I have to do is log off. And I also just consider the source, like I'm not going to care
there you go,
what some of these people think about how I look. Like I consider the source of where it comes from, and it just really doesn't, doesn't really bother me. So it doesn't affect our relationship, other than we do have disagreements sometimes, like on whether I should address something or not. And like he generally doesn't think that I should be addressing any haters, especially in videos and community posts and stuff like that. But how do you manage Ramadan? I think
but I don't care, and I will continue to do it because, it's me. I don't give a damn about him or any of his feelings or any of his thoughts, so I'll just continue doing it.
Probably meaning in terms of the fasting. So the first year I was with Salah, I did do the fasting, and it's just become harder. Like the last Ramadan, I didn't fast for all of it. Like I had to stop fasting because, you know, even doctors were like advising, like if you have diabetes, even like Islamic scholars, they agree, like if you have diabetes or an illness that prevents you from fasting, there's nothing wrong with that. And being diabetic, having to take medication that you need to take with food, it's hard to
Money,
fast for that long.
cover.
If you had to pick an animal to get eaten by, would you choose a shark, bear, or a tiger?
Okay, I want to know who's asking these stupid questions. Just saying, cut out most of the really dumb questions. The first couple were so ridiculous. But what do you want to get eaten by? What was that? A snake, a bear, or something else? What kind of ridiculous question is that? Are these all your sock accounts asking these questions, Foodie? And why would you pick these out of all of the questions to answer for your Q&A? Absolutely ridiculous. Money, I modded the other account as well. So that one's done. So you can be in other, and any of them is fine. And go ahead and drop the link for the court and crime one so that everybody will have it. Dylan, hello. It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Oh my God, such a liar. That was the other thing I wanted to mention. She has some nerve. She can't stand the hypocrites of the reactors of Girl World. Ma'am, you and Shanny have been throwing rocks in glass houses all weekend, smashing every piece of glass. Pot, meat kettle. Are you kidding me?
That's so weird. I don't know. I would prefer not to get eaten. Probably a tiger because I love cats. And I would probably, you know, my last view would be of a cute freaking tiger snout right in my face.
My last view, just before I pass on, would be of a tiger with his big mouth open, gonna eat me. That's what you'd like? Okay, great. Such smart questions these are. KJ, hello. 4 months. Thank you so much for being here for 4 months as a member of the Cronies. So good to see you. You're here for the disgusting Shanny arc. Yeah, it was disgusting. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the video for the first parts of it are linked in the description. I'll drop it in the chat as well. And then we're going to cover kind of the second half that happened.
Marriage, like you pictured, what were your biggest struggles adapting to married life? Married life, even though I've been in like long-term relationships, I've never been with, I don't know if it might be like a cultural difference thing, like being married to somebody from, you know, Arab Muslim culture. So I guess there's like an adjustment there, being, you guys see how I was, you know, non-hijabi, non-Muslim, completely free, independent. So it was an adjustment sharing my life, and with someone like a husband, it feels more like a,
oh my goodness,
a family.
Thank you so much. KJ just gifted a membership. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, KJ. Cheekbones got that one. Congratulations, Cheekbones. And welcome to the Cronies. It's very good to have you. All the drop G's. Oh, KJ, that drives me more bonkers than almost anything.
Like the type of love he has for me, in terms of, it's like a more intense love. I can't explain it. It's a more caring, like a deep level of caring. Like the way he cares for me. I've never like felt that before. So, and like the way I've changed my like love language a bit, like, because I have like, I guess, expectations as a wife, like he has expectations as a husband. So going from somebody who just never really had like a wife role, I have that now, and it's definitely been an adjustment, and it still is, you know, like my personality will always be my personality, but I can't be selfish like I was when I was single. I have another person to consider when it comes to like just decisions in life, like, you know, life decisions, financial decisions, even what to have for dinner, stuff like that. You know, I can't just go and be like, I'm going to get paneer, screw you, like whatever you want, you know.
I have to kind of pause and make my comments as they come to me, because I have a memory of a goldfish and they're just going to slip out of my head. But if I'm not mistaken, Foodie, it was definitely less than a month ago, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that you had made something for dinner. You had actually cooked it. Salah did not want it because you added vegetables, and he's a 3-year-old and won't eat them. You told him to effing starve. You thought that you had muted the stream. You didn't. So you told him to fuck off and starve. He ordered food. So what do you mean you have anybody else to think about? You don't have anybody else to think about. This has not changed you at all. The only thing it's done is covered your bald head with your hijab. And you're so frustrating. And you're just doing that on purpose so that we can't see it anymore. The frustration level when you're cosplaying in this religion, when you are not a Muslim of any sort, you don't pray, you don't do any of the things that a Muslim is supposed to do. It hasn't changed anything. And housewife? What housewife? How has that changed you? You still don't cook. You still don't clean. You don't do any of those things. And you can't bear children. So what housewife things are you doing for him? Please explain.
It's not like just like that anymore, so there's adjustments, but it's also a good thing. It's a good thing to have someone. I feel more like secure going through life and more supported. Do you and Salat
does that contract marriage, is that what makes you feel supported? Is that how that works out?
ever face racism or criticism in Kuwait as an interracial couple? No, never.
That was a visa question.
Believer.
Strawberries and cream.
No, not at all. What do you think your best feature about yourself is? Does Salah agree or does he think something else? I really don't know my best feature. I think what one of them would be like non-physical, would be the.
Why'd you have to point that out? Hold up. Whoops. Why? Somebody asked her if she was a flat earther. If you didn't catch that, it was fast. I think just say and sped it up a little bit. So the question is, what do you think your best feature about yourself is? Does Salah agree or does he think something else?
Something else. I really don't know my best feature.
She doesn't know.
What one of them would be like non-physical, would be the ability to make people laugh and to entertain people. Salah definitely agrees with that. He loves my kind heart. Like he finds I'm just so loving towards him, and it's like a type of caring and loving he hasn't experienced before from a woman. So that's his words. And so I guess that would be what he loves the most about me, like other than physically, So if you had the ability to
whoa. Other than physical. You specifically started that up by saying other than, or that your best feature other than something physical, non-physical, explained that he loves your sense of humor and how you make him laugh, giggles like a damn hyena, but he loves your physical body as well.
To go into the past and undo any one thing that you've done, what would it be? Oh boy. I don't know, because I think every mistake we make in life brings us to where we are now, and I'm very happy with where I am. I've stopped placing happiness in the hands of perfection. So you'll never be happy if you wait for perfection, by the way. So,
and you're never going to get there. You're going to be waiting an awful goddamn long time, Chantal, if you're waiting for
I think if I could erase some things, it would be
word there today.
Probably things that have hurt people, anything that I've done to leave a hurt stain, I guess, for lack of a better term, on anyone's life, would probably.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for reminding me that that comment slipped my mind. Yes, it's the most kind and best, love it. Oh my gosh. It's reminding me of Amber now. It's the most gentle love. Is that why he pinches your cheeks like a toddler and pats you like a dog? Is that the affection we're speaking of here? Because I wouldn't call that love. There you go, D-Land. I'd call that desperation. Yep. KJ, you found a way to type it out. Yuck. A soundboard is the next thing incoming. Okay. It's incoming. I'm going to do this. Now that I have a computer that's able to run these things, it's happening.
But I don't know how that's possible to fully erase. We're all human, the same. We all sin the same. We all, hurt people at one point or another. I think it's inevitable. What would you change about your life in Kuwait if you could do anything over there? Would you learn to drive, make some friends? I have made some friends.
For the love of effing God, Foodie, she was an MLM rep, okay? For that Unicity junk that you were drinking. She's not your friend. She was trying to make a sale. And this other friend that you supposedly have, that you told us the story about, you wanted to know if speaking online, her boyfriend speaking online was okay, or was he cheating, We all know that was about you. It was blatantly obvious. So who were the new friends? The MLM rep or this fake one that was you?
So that was nice. Do you have upcoming plans, which is also nice?
With the MLM rep again? Please take another picture, Foodie. Please do. Kiwi Farms had a blast with that. Took them, 10 minutes to figure out who she was?
Learn to drive. I mean, I could.
But you won't.
Technically.
You won't.
But.
And no, you can't.
I don't know. I think I've just
No, you can't. Unless that theory of them actually getting married in Thailand, no, she can't. She can't learn to drive. She's still on that visitor visa. And no, they couldn't have because she's still leaving every 3 months. She's definitely still on a visitor visa. And I've Googled this before for this exact question. You cannot drive on a visitor visa in Kuwait.
had Salah be in like control of the driving for so long that it would feel weird. Honestly, I don't think
Oh, you know she
anything
was UPS,
really that I
right?
can
You
think
know
of.
damn well
honest-
she was.
Do you miss being able to drive anywhere you want to? Next question. Sometimes, yeah, but it's not like Canada here, right? So it's not like I'd be driving down places that I really enjoy because I don't really know the place. So I'd be always stressing. It wouldn't be the same kind of relaxing drive vibe. Question: Are you Sunni or Shia? Sunni Muslim. Okay, let's see. Why do you think you're so impulsive? Is that something you've ever explored during therapy?
Oh, this is good.
Yes,
Listen to
actually.
this.
I think it was like a CBT technique where you like wait 10 seconds or like a certain amount of time before you act on something.
Hold on.
I honestly think a big part of it is just like my astrological sign is Aries, and we're like number one for being impulsive. But if you don't believe in that, I don't know. It's just a personality trait that I have. Like I just am impulsive. It's hard to change. I think it has to do with just an overwhelming emotional response to something and acting out on that emotional response. So I think learning more emotional intelligence, which is something also that I was starting to learn when I was seeing a naturopath, very briefly. If there were 3 things you could change right now.
I apologize. I had to walk away from the barking dogs. Let me just listen very quickly to that again. Oh, right, the Aries thing. That's what she blamed it on. Right. I remember now because I had watched this through her video. Yeah, so she just blames it on being an Aries. It's just because I'm an Aries, guys. That's why I am constantly changing my mind every, 12 hours about my diet, about my life, about where I'm going to live, about who I'm going to marry, who I'm going to fake
Being
marry.
impulsive. But if you don't believe in that,
none of us do.
I don't know. It's just a personality trait that
that's not true. Lots of people believe in astrological signs, but I don't think anybody believes the fact that you're an Aries is the reason why you're impulsive and constantly lying and changing your mind. Or lying
like
and
I
calling
just
it changing your mind.
am impulsive. It's hard to change. I think it has to
Okay,
do with just an overwhelming emotional response to something and acting out on that emotional response. So I think learning more emotional intelligence, which is something also that I was starting to learn when I was seeing a naturopath, very briefly.
And when she says I see a naturopath very briefly, that means that any doctor she ever talks about seeing, she's seen once. If that, if she's not lying and she's actually seen that doctor, it was once and that was it. And the only therapy I ever remember Foodie going to or going through was the online, it was through BetterHelp, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like phone therapy. Okay. And I think she had 2 sessions and skipped out on the third one, didn't answer it. Kind of like she wouldn't answer the door for the nurse that come and take her blood that you made the appointment for. This one says, "Hi, Chantal, you looked great." Of course, it's a beezer. Question: If there were 3 things you could change right now, not food or exercise, to enhance your everyday lifestyle, what would they be? And look, thank you with the big kissy heart she puts. Oh my gosh.
If there were 3 things you could change right now, not food or exercise, to enhance your everyday lifestyle, what would they be?
AJ, exactly.
Honestly, Pajami, I don't know. I can't think of anything other than, improving my health. I don't want for anything in life other than health, because anything we want really I could have. I mean, other than like a super yacht or something, which I don't even really care about. I saw somebody say to like, you don't realize how much of life you're missing out on until you become healthier. And that's just pretty much, I'm sure I can't even imagine what kind of doors, what kind of avenues will open up for me if I just can succeed at it, getting healthier, losing weight. So that's the key to my life.
But she said non-health related, not diet or exercise, she said. But that's the only thing that you want to change? You don't want to change the fact that you're absolutely miserable living in Kuwait with a man that you're fake married to and literally pets your head like a dog and pinches your cheeks like a toddler. That's the only thing that's making you unhappy. Yeah, okay. All right, Foodie. Well, you keep living there. You're really proving us all wrong. You're really proving a point here.
Why did you convert or revert to Islam? I don't know if I started answering that one last time. I have to do like a whole video on that, but I guess essentially just based on the belief. Going from Christian, I guess, to Islam is, the belief that God is the all-powerful, all-merciful being that, to me, just didn't have a mortal son. I don't believe that Jesus was God and that God had a son. That's the major difference for me between Islam and Christianity. Although, you know, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, they're all very much similar, and they all mention each other. Like in the Quran, like, you know, the Torah and the scriptures, the holy scriptures or whatever, the Bible, it's all mentioned in there as well. So there's just like little minor differences, but just in a nutshell, there's just some things that made more sense to me in Islam. Are you happy?
What are you on about? You literally, if that spine on that Quran is even cracked, which I think it is, because we've seen you actually like open the book in a video. You didn't read anything from it, but you opened the book. If you are one page in, I would be stunned. So what about that one page made more sense to you than the Bible? You didn't read that either. All of it, again, cosplay. Like, oh my God, this is so frustrating. And I'm not religious. I'm a damn atheist. This is so frustrating. I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for religious people. It must be absolutely infuriating. KJ, go ahead and drop your link too.
Just want to see you happy and relaxed and people leaving you alone. To me, happiness is fleeting. It's not a constant state of being. But yes, in general, I am very happy with my life, what I have. It's horrible for me not to be, considering there are so many with so much less people who would die to have what you have. Just think of it that way. Of course, I'm not happy all the time because I still have struggles and personal things I deal with and circumstances that happen beyond and within our control. As for people leaving me alone, I think that will never happen, especially being.
You're 100% right. That won't happen. You know why? Because you will never change. And you are the problem here. You understand? If you would stop doing everything you do to peeve everybody off, people would start to get off your back. But you won't. So it's never going to happen. Tommy's mom, it's so good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Chantal can bury Shanny with, I'm assuming it says half insults. We know who would win in a fist fight because neither of them are so out of shape. I'm not sure I understand, but yeah, no, they're both out of shape. You're absolutely right. Neither of them can walk 5 steps without getting winded.
You know, online and in the public eye. Hating me on the internet is a very lucrative business, right, unfortunately. Oh, so that's just not going to happen. But I'm okay. I can assure you, I don't come off of the internet and cry myself to sleep. You know, God willing, I'm not going anywhere unless this is really not the path He wants for me. But yeah, I feel like I was meant to be here. I think I was meant to like entertain people somehow, no matter what that is. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I really like you.
Did she just admit? Oh my God. Oh my God. I got to hear that again.
You know, God willing, I'm not going anywhere unless this is really not the path He wants for me. But yeah, I feel like I was meant to be here. I think I was meant to like entertain people somehow, no matter what that is. I don't know. I really like using my voice to make people laugh and just have a good time. And bees. I invented beesing. Beesing is a very, very important part of life.
Okay, I have a couple of things to say on that. First of all, you believe this is where Allah wants you to be? Yeah, okay, whatever, cosplayer. You don't even believe in any of that, so I don't know where you're coming from, but whatever. Did she just admit that she's in Kuwait to do this, to make this entertaining, to entertain us all? Did anybody else hear that out of what she said? I believe He wants me here to make it so I can make entertainment, be entertaining. That's what I took from what she just said. Maybe I'm taking it completely wrong, but that's what I took from that. Very interesting. But I'll tell you, Chantal, this cosplay marriage to goddamn Tall Pete's and his stupid laugh is not entertaining in the least. Not in the least.
I think there's some questions left. There's some I don't want to answer that I won't be answering. Things that I just.
What a shocker. That's a lovely pause.
Don't feel like talking about, or that are just a bit personal. It's nothing personal, nothing against you, and I appreciate you asking. You're allowed to ask whatever you want. I'm sure people are very curious, and I can't blame people for being so
answer them.
Curious about things, especially personal things, because you know, my life used to be an open book online. I shared everything, even my body, you know, and I have such a different opinion on that now, and
100% true
viewpoints on things that even just like 2 years ago I would have never never imagined I would have these points of views. But I also feel like I've gotten older, and I don't just mean body wise, which I do feel, but also mentally when it comes to like partying and just showing every part of my body and stuff like that, you know. So I have different mindset when it comes to that stuff. So
Hi there. Time to take.
Okay, I have something to say about that last part. Chantal, you have shit yourself at least twice on live stream and told us about it when you were in Thailand, ma'am. So what possibly in those questions could have been too personal? They were either show us your marriage certificate and we'll believe you, because that's the only one thing you are keeping personal since you've been in Kuwait, because it's so personal. No, those questions were about the cat. They were talking about the cat, that you're not fixing Julia, that you're going to breed her. You're going to pick up a street cat and breed Julia. You said that in the live previous to this one. That's what you want to do. And that when you're ready to seal for life, these are her words. When you're ready to seal for life, you want to have 5 or 6 cats. You're going to get 5 or 6 of them. Ma'am, all you do is seal, eat, and sleep. That's it. So what is sealing for life? When does that happen? What changes there? And so help me if you get 5 to 6 cats. You think the hate and the reactions and the stuff you get now is bad? The criticism? Oh, just wait. You just wait. And if you go and you pick up a street cat purposely and breed Julia with a cat that you know nothing about, could have any disease out there, so help me, you will not live this down. You will not live this down. So Del, good morning. Good morning. So good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I was reading this one. I caught that, and my manager listening to the stream also caught that. Okay, fantastic. Not anymore. Not anymore, UPS guy. No, she's not on OnlyFans anymore, but she was. She absolutely was. So was Shanny and Rev. Yeah, they all were. Yeah, but it was a whole thing. Craziness. Craziness. Gamer, good morning. Good morning. So this is a post that she put up. Now, I think what I will play, though, is the Rev video right now, because she discusses Rev in this, okay? So let's pop over to Even Irrelevancy's channel. We've been on for a few minutes, so the bot should be gone from watching now. And present this one. I cannot wait till I get my second monitor working. I hooked it up and it won't detect it for some odd reason. So it's making my life more challenging at the moment. Okay. This is Even Irrelevancy's channel. Again, linked in the description. I will also drop it in the chat. Love her. Oops, we're not at the beginning. So this is Rev sitting on his couch in his uncle's place. Of course.
Hey guys, what's up? Revelation News.
Fair warning, guys.
Reverend Jason William Egroff here.
Fair warning, anyone who does not want to hear some very nastiness, step away for about a minute and a half and come on back. Or just mute or turn yourself down. Put in some headphones, you know.
Something came to my attention today. Because I pay attention to Shanny's content. I'm a mod on her channel and everything. Because we split amicably. I'm going to keep saying that. And I still love her.
Yeah. And you're sitting right beside her while you're streaming. Come off of this stupid lie, Rev and Shanny, both of you. We are not stupid. We've seen Shanny's background where she put up that damn cardboard box trying to pretend like she moved to some, I don't know, women's shelter, hotel, something where she can still smoke inside. She took the computer. She somehow has your favorite coffee mug, the only one you ever drink coffee out of in every single stream. Magically, one day Shanny shows up on stream with the Reese's coffee mug. You telling me she took that with her to the shelter too? Oh my God, this lie is making me as mad as half of Foodie Scrap does. Oh my God, it's so stupid.
So something came to my attention today. Chantal.
100%
so
exactly.
I have been nothing but kind to you, blessed your husband that's into fucking scat
Yeah,
porn
not
and
the-
shitting on Christian women and put
Not a literal one, but absolutely UPS guy. Not holding a literal pew pew to her head, but absolutely the you know, the fake kind.
his
Absolutely.
disgusting Muslim shit ball sack on crucifixes around people's necks.
Never,
And
never.
jizzing on Bibles in front of them. I heard
told
that
you
your
guys, I told
disgusting
you.
fat ass
Told you.
said that I, let's just say, used my foot to strike my son.
I warned you.
False, you fat cunt.
I warned you.
Do you hear me? You won't find any report of
Thank
anything
you.
like that in any police report or anything because that didn't fucking happen, you fat twat.
I'm gonna pause right there for a quick second. Thank you, UPS guy. I was trying to figure out a way to say that. You're right. Emotional firearm sounds so much better because it's not a fake gun either. It's a, oh my God. Whoa, YouTube and your words. It's not a fake pew pew. It's an emotional firearm. You're right. Rev, why is there no charges, Rev? Because Shanny wouldn't press the charges and would not allow the child to go to court. He would have had to testify against you, and she was not allowing that. That's why there's no charges. That's why you only spent 13 days in jail, that you say you repented for what you did. BS. It's all because Shanny didn't let any of it happen. That's why.
God bless everybody. Can't have a good show.
Oh, whoops. See, I told you guys it was really
And I
short.
still love her.
He did not cut it. He did not cut this down. I just want to play the ending again in full without me pausing it because it's very
Report of anything like that in
you.
any police report or anything because that didn't fucking happen, you fat twat. God bless everybody.
How do you say God bless everybody after that? That's where that's what throws me off. Saying all that and then God bless everybody. Come off it. Come off it, Rev. Jeez. Polly, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We're not too far in. You're not too far behind. We're kind of just getting started. So now we're going back to Just Saying's video. So we've gotten through the Q&A. Thank goodness. Thank God, that was a boring video. She is so hard up for money. Oh, but you know what I forgot to check? I forgot to check if Foodie is still hearting and commenting on like so many of the comments, which she's never, ever, ever done. Oh God, I gotta find the right one again. Here it is. Which she's never done, which is just telling us how hard up she is for that cash. She is desperate and she is trying to increase her engagement. Although she's still deleting like every well, probably every 2 out of every 3 comments because she doesn't like them and they're too cruel for her. I'll read this out to you guys. Oh, actually, no, she's got an AI reading. Never mind, I don't have to.
I have different mindset when it comes to that stuff. So
Hi there.
Exactly.
Time to take
Panda.
out the trash.
Except in
Shanny,
return.
you came for my pet parenting, so I came for your parenting. Quit crying and playing victim. You said you were stating facts, so was I. Your kid was abused. Rev went to jail for it. A fact. You no longer have your kids because you are too fat and lazy to care for them. Also facts.
I mean,
Oh,
not wrong.
and speaking of fat. Rev, I saw you call me fat. That's pretty stupid of you considering your beloved cannot even wipe her own arse. Question, did you do content before or after cleaning her up? Anyway, another thing that I find
That's interesting. I wonder if Salo wanted to know the answer to that question, if they did the OnlyFans before or after he cleaned her. Because, I mean, she did say after she said, I'm getting on my knees. And then, you know, you hear him get the wipes out. And then she says, you got to eat it. So you got to clean it before. I forget exactly how she worded it every time. You got to eat it. So you got to wipe it before you can eat it. There's something along the lines of those words. Cheryl, that was my other point. Chantal, the only reason that you're able to clean your own arse is because you have a bidet. You couldn't reach yours either. Okay, ma'am? like neither of them, they both stating facts about each other? Yeah, they were. Yeah, they absolutely were. I couldn't, and it frustrated the hell out of me because I felt like when I was listening to Shanny, I was defending Chantal. And when I was listening to Chantal, I was defending Shanny. And I can't stand either one of them. But they were both stating facts. But the ridiculous part is neither of them have a leg to stand on. They're both throwing stones in glass houses. Pot, meat, kettle. Seriously.
Find funny, Shanny, is the nerve of you to speak on me being with Nadturd, because when Rev was in jail, you made a revolting video for the chef shit man cook where you bit your lip and called him your Egyptian god. Rolling on the floor laughing. You were also a horrible pet owner. This has to be the worst litter box I've ever seen, and I watch hoarders.
Oh, God. She had already put up a flippin' community post about that, so she does it again. Oh, God.
Imagine if Rev let your
and everybody or anybody who doesn't watch Shanny, this was the picture that was taken just after they moved out of the house in Colorado of the litter box.
shit bucket pile up like this. You would cry, wouldn't ya? So,
KJ.
yeah, you have no right to try and educate me on my pet care. Now on to Yaba. In your most recent shitty-ass reaction to my live stream,
Oh,
you spoke
God.
about me making excuses for Nadturd with the whole May situation.
You did. You did. You tried to make a damn alibi for the man. You did. My God, is she ever going to shut up about Yaba? Like, I'm really sick of hearing her bitch about Yaba and bitch about FFG. I'm sick of it, Foodie.
Need I remind you that your wife also did that? She also called May crazy and desperate and full of shit. It's on video. You also said I was an abuse offender because I allowed Shanny and Rev in my chat at one point. I have no personal connection to them, so I was mostly just keeping the peace, although I do regret that. But isn't this your wife's words pictured below?
Ma'am, no, you weren't keeping the peace. Thank you so much for being a member for 5 months, Polly. I really appreciate that. The Shanny Foodie crossover was not on my bingo card. It was not on my bingo card either. The worlds collided. Oh man, what a day! Then when that happened, I was pretty excited. It was YouTube gold. Oh, again, I always lose my train of thought when I do that. All right, hang on. Let me let it go for a second.
Crazy and desperate and full of shit. It's on video. You also said I was an abuse offender because I allowed Shanny and Rev in my chat at one point. I have no personal connection to them, so I was mostly just keeping the peace, although I...
No, you weren't keeping the peace, Chantal. You were there because they used to donate $100 super chats at a time to you. You kept them there because they were donators, okay? Now they're broke. They have no money. They can't donate anything except recently buying a cameo from you. Amazingly, they have to come online and beg for money. But they have the money to buy a cameo from Chantal. And I was very curious about what this cameo had said. Shanny actually told us. The cameo was Shanny showing support, she said. I wanted to support her. So I sent her a cameo letting her know that she can do this. And I lost 20 pounds on my own before I started Ozempic. And now I'm going to lose even more. I'm going to be a skinny queen and strut it up. Oh, and she went on and on and on. So she just sent her a cameo request to tell her that she could do it. No, Shanny has been clout chasing off of Foodie from day freaking one, which is why she's always been super chatting you when she had the money. And now even when she doesn't have the money, apparently she's doing it too. Absolutely ridiculous. And that's the only reason you kept her around.
I do regret that. But isn't this your wife's words pictured below? Defending your pedophile baby daddy after he passed and after you all knew he was caught in bed with a child? Sam demanding everyone put respect on the name of a man who raped a little girl? Really? You protected his honor but have something to say about me allowing Shanny and Rev in my chat once or twice.
Melody!
Makes total sense, I guess, if you are the byproduct of inbreeding, which you clearly are.
I haven't heard this post yet or read it because, of course, she deleted it. I mean, why wouldn't she? Melody, it's very good to see you. Thank you for joining us. ma'am, the entire almost storyline when you were in Canada was questioning whether you were inbred. So that's very interesting, isn't it? And who was it again that defended the mod in their chat that turned out to be an SA offender? Oh, right, that was you. What was that you said? Oh, they did their time. I don't see why they should continue to pay for their crimes. Right. That was you that said that, right? I'm not
The
forgetting.
hypocrisy.
So this is the start of the live
the hell?
stream that she did that was, I think,
This is the
almost 3
weirdest
hours long.
jilbab of life.
Which, thank you again, just saying, cut this down.
And don't make me want it. I want it now. I'm craving it every day.
Isn't that a surprise? So she just said, "Don't say you know me. I'm craving it every day. I want it now." She bought that big 20 pack in the stupid food hall, and said she was only going to eat 1 pack a day because she's repairing her relationship with food. Sure, Foodie, because in the next video she cooks 2 packs.
Bad girl eating Indomie
All 20 is probably
plastics.
gone. All 20 packs are gone.
Brooke, which pics? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Belle, 100%. 100%.
Which pics are you talking about? I haven't talked to Amber Lynn in a little while. Any
Yeah.
holiday plans? No. Hey, Maddie, we are going to be
to the max.
traveling. Is the stream mirrored? What do you mean? Oh no, is it? Do I look normal?
No, it's mirrored.
I mean, like not me.
You look the same as you always do, Foodie. Do you look normal? No, not really. But it's the same as you always do. It's just mirrored.
Personally, but the stream, does it look normal? Do I look normal? Don't answer that.
Yeah, even you knew what was
I need to
coming
get a
there.
drinky drink.
Walked right in.
I don't want to stream downstairs and on that smelly couch. Okay, so I'm on my own smelly couch. You see my chin dimples? Thank you.
That makes a big difference. I guarantee your couch and your house smells a lot worse than the couch downstairs. I do not doubt that one little bit.
It's so clear. That's so weird. Probably the light. No, it's not
Probably
a ring
the
light. It's
filters.
just the light. Like, you know, the this one. This lamp.
Yeah. Or filters.
Other trends I've seen.
That was quite the pile of box mountain building up behind her. What was that? Is that a new box
This
mountain?
lamp.
Oh, it's cases of water and what looks like maybe a vacuum against the wall back there. It looked like a new box mountain started.
Other trans. I've seen trans. Yeah, there's trans gay people for sure. I've seen a few TikTokers. I don't know. I don't follow them. I don't think, but
Why do you
in
keep
Kuwait.
making me Google stuff? Rudy?
if you accidentally see me without a hijab, well, it's not good. But if it happens, it happens. I don't know. Some random man did a reaction to, and allegedly your cousin commented on it. Oh, really? I don't talk to any of my cousins at all. Zero. So, yeah, receipt.
What random man did a reaction on her that supposedly her cousin commented on? I was trying to figure that out. Who could you possibly be talking about? Although it's somebody in her chat saying that, then they lie to her all the time and she buys everything that they say. I've been up since 11 p.m. last night, Melody, so I feel you. Oh my goodness, these dogs.
Or it didn't happen.
Now I gotta Google about
What's
what.
your headspace after all the drama? I'm okay.
Hang on.
I didn't like. Honestly, it's better. I let everything out. It was good. Nikki T, Foodles, how do you feel about the roast from Shanny? The nerve. Actually, I had a really good laugh because I saw in Yo Mama's that she was like screaming that she bets that Salah finds her prettier than me. Yeah, he really likes all your warts. He loves people who look like toads and only have 3 teeth and can't wipe their ass. He really wants to wipe people's ass, I'm sure. Yeah. Sorry, but like, what the fuck? Yeah. No, I don't think so. And then Rev claiming to be Christ, claiming to come on that's really a Christian of you there. Like, they're like, Shanny was like, I'm coming on and Jesus gave me the right to do this roast. I'm doing this in the name of Jesus.
Okay, I apologize, guys. Guys, the oil man is here. That's what they were barking at. Excuse me. Sorry. So I ended up missing a piece of that because ridiculously enough, my new computer came with everything obviously it needed, including batteries in the wireless mouse and keyboard. The batteries were actually installed inside. You know what it didn't come with? Bluetooth. Okay. You need it like a little USB plug thing to plug in like you do for the wireless keyboard and mouse. Oh, for the love of everything. Anyway, I ordered one from Amazon. They're only $12. Why would the computer not come with one? So now when I walk away from the computer, I don't have headphones and I can't hear anything. It's ridiculous.
I'm doing this in the name of Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the filter. And she had just said a minute ago before I walked away that, oh, she feels better now. She got it all out. She meant the rage against Shanny. Yet here we go. It takes nothing, Foodie. Your chat, it takes nothing to trigger you. They instantly trigger you. All they have to do is ask one little question. Off you go. Oh my god. She thinks she's so funny. She thinks she's so funny.
No, he doesn't love shit. He likes shitting on shitty people.
No,
That's the difference.
exactly. Is that not ridiculous?
He likes
Insanity.
big, like down here, like on National Geographic. Yeah, not yours, buddy. Can you imagine? My laugh, I don't. Please.
Okay, what she's responding to right there. Maybe I'll slow this down. Do you guys find this fast? I have it at normal speed. But obviously, just saying, sped it up. I always speed her up too because she's so godforsaken slow. But I'm finding it hard to catch everything she's saying. What she's saying here.
My laugh, I don't. Buddy. He likes big, like down here, like on National Geographic. Yeah, not yours, buddy.
She blurted out. First of all, is she copying Salah's laugh? What is this stupid new laugh? I've never heard her laugh like this before. Is this new? I don't understand what's going on here. And Shanny had said that Natter, when she was talking to Natter, well, Natter likes girls with big boobs. So I don't know, and then goes on about her own big boobs that are and never tied up in a bra. And then of course Chantal insults her about never wearing a bra. Chantal, for the love of God, we've seen you for years in Canada, never with a bra on, lifting your gun up on the counter to wash dishes. Oh my, how these two could even sit there and insult each other is beyond me.
Can you imagine?
Not understand how hypocritical.
My laugh, I don't.
Listen to that. What is that?
Please.
Why are you copying your fake husband's ridiculous
And then
laugh?
Rev, you better shut your mouth, or Salah's gonna wipe his ass with you when he sees you. You scrawny little tweaking little prick. He calls me fat. Hello? What? Like, if I'm fat, what is Shanny? If I'm fat, what is your wife?
Ma'am, number one, he called you a lot worse than fat. There were some other words in there that I would probably be more offended by than fat. I'm so sorry.
Can't even move 2 steps. Can she run across the street to get a puts in? No.
Can you? Can you?
Can she get on a tuk-tuk? No.
You barely did either.
projecting.
You barely did either. You were hanging up for dear life in that tuk-tuk. So was the tuk-tuk.
You friggin' weirdos. It's 10:30. Okay, I gotta get a drink. I have vitamin mouth. I have fibromyalgia. Okay, good for you.
What's vitamin mouth? To me, that would mean dry mouth is what she has. And this is all in my opinion, allegedly, all just my opinion, okay? I think she's taking, because she can't get her weed over there, she can get alcohol over there, any of her vices she can't get in Kuwait, right? What can you get in Kuwait quite easily? Prescription medications that most of them aren't even prescription over there, and you can get them over the counter. She's taking pain medication, in my opinion. Too much of it, in my opinion. I don't think it's anything crazy heavy because we'd see her nodding and all these things. But whatever she's taking, like, I don't know, say Robaxis, something like that, and taking it in massive doses. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Charlie Hobo, good to see you. You agree too? Yeah. Because vitamin mouth, what, you get the pasties from vitamins now? Well, come off it, Chantal. Seriously, come off it. Yeah, opens a package and she's out of breath. Exactly. You've been trying to make some foodie memes and a background for your computer. You have? Oh my goodness. Thank you, UPS guy. That's so sweet of you. Remember the tuk-tuk? It's just a 3-wheeled boat. I know. That thing struggled. You remember when she got on the 4-wheeler in the desert? That thing could barely move. Yet she's talking about, or can she run across the street for a poutine? First of all, you're both diabetics. Why would either of you be eating a poutine? Second of all, you've never run anywhere. And thirdly, you get everything ordered in. You won't even pick it up from the door. You make Salah do it. Come off of it. Can Shandy do any of it either? No, but neither can you. You have no room to talk.
Excuses. The nerve to make a whole post talking about cat care.
I'd have to look into it, but a lot of them are
litter box? That has not been cleaned ever. The amount of turds in there. That's disgusting.
I'm going to edit this down myself a little later because I have an awful lot of clips that I can remember that I need to go back and find in the archive to put in here. How often did you clean the litter box at the Villa Chantal? I very specifically heard a clip from Pete's very recently. It was an old clip, but I heard it somewhere else. It was, I believe, when you were in Kuwait, and when a lot of people were in there talking to Pete because you were in Kuwait, and he refused to show the litter box and the little closet that the litter box was in, the litter box room, as you called it. Why? Because there was shit everywhere. BBJ had such a bad UTI when FFG got her that she was on, like, I think medicine for like twice the amount of time or something than any normal cat would have to be on it because the infection was so incredibly bad. And what causes that in a cat? Dirty litter. No room to talk. Again, how do they not see the damn hypocrisy in this? She can answer her own door, right? Oh my God, can she ever? Especially when it's the pharmacy delivery man. Oh man, she can run. My, what'd she say? My pills, my beautiful pills. And comes running back. Oh yeah, she can run when it's for pills. Cheryl, I know.
Oh my God.
Right?
My point is the people who get on my ass about something have bigger skeletons. So I wasn't talking about your kids.
Oh yeah,
I was pointing out that you're a shitty parent and you have the right, and a pet owner, and you have the right to talk about me. Yeah, girl, bye. Girl, bye.
I didn't watch this entire thing. I just kind of cut bits and pieces, taking screenshots. Not of just Saying's clip, but of her full video. I'm very curious to mention all of the things that she's bitched about Shanny saying about her. I've yet to hear her say anything about Shanny, what Shanny said about her. I probably can't say this word on YouTube. What she had done with her 2 pregnancies. I'll say that. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I've yet to hear her say anything about that to Shanny. And Shanny told her or said about her that Allah took her womb for doing what she did with those 2 pregnancies. So I'm very curious if she's going to address that, because you're addressing all this other BS about her calling you fat and all this other crap, which you both are. She's not wrong.
Disgusting. Like, even like 3 or 4 turds in there is bad. Imagine, like, it was like, where are the cats gonna go? That made me actually, very disgusted. They all have bad voices. I know. The friggin' hell. Probably because they spent $700K on cigarettes and weed. I mean, I smoke, you know that, but I don't sound like Selma and Patty, right? Right. You're not.
Oh my God. Oh, just saying, cut out one of the best parts. This I remember clearly. Or maybe I heard this in Pulpy Stream this morning. I was in and out of that as well. As she's walking away there after she says, yeah, well, I smoke too, but at least I don't sound like Selma and Patty. And she walks away to go get whatever that is, comes back huffing and puffing. The second she gets up out of that chair to walk away, she's hacking up a lung. After she, well, at least I don't sound like Selma and Patty. Ma'am.
Not doing anything about it yourself. Sits there like, hello? Yeah, you look like the epitome of health, lady.
100%.
Okay, sorry, I don't want to make
So
fun
do
of
you.
people. I feel bad about it.
Sorry, you feel bad about what? What was that?
Out of yourself. Sits there like, hello? Yeah, you look like the epitome of health, lady. Okay, sorry, I don't want to make fun of people. I feel bad about it. That was bold. Kiki. Hey, SB. You ever have Nabolsi? Nabolsi?
That was bold.
That was bold of her to say that my husband thinks she's prettier. That was bold.
She never said that. She didn't say that Salah thought she was prettier. She was talking about Nader. She didn't say anything about Salah saying that. What are you talking about? Did you even listen to what she said? She was talking about Salah. I'm going to grab my Discord link to drop in the chat for everyone. I just noticed Discord being mentioned. I know it wasn't about mine, but it just reminded me. So there you go. There's the Discord link.
They don't feel bad. So why do you? I don't know. I hate picking on people. On people's looks, you know. Peanut butter fudge. Rev is prettier than her. I'm not taking anyone back.
I begged.
It's not like we were BFFs. I was just like friendly, you know, minding my business. But I did always like, you know, think they were pieces of shit in certain ways. But
really, so somebody that you think of as a POS in your mind, but is donating to you super chat after super chat after super chat and all this business back when they had money. Back also when you had money, when you were raking in $20K a month. So both of you were raking it in. So, or at least had money at the time. So then she was your friend, right? Then when she would pop into your chat recently, after now giving you her begging money, she's still your friend. You called her your BFF, but secretly you hated her. You thought the stuff she did was crap and shit. Make it make sense, Foodie. Make it make sense.
I go straight for people's looks. Only people who come for me. People like that don't deserve friendly.
No, that's the only comeback you have is people's looks.
I'm not even subscribed to her channel. I wasn't even subscribed to her channel. I made an appearance in the chat when I saw her and Rev were live late one night. And I was bored. And they modded me, but then they, I guess, unmodded me. I don't know. That's like the last time. Do you think there are any pretty people in Girl World? Hi, Seraphin. Nope. Like who? She's not even worth being played to, yeah.
Pardon? Oh, right. You're prettier than 90% of YouTube. I forgot. Jeez, I'm sorry. I completely forgot that she was prettier than 90% of YouTube. I guess she's right. There's nobody else pretty. No, she's the only one. Most people with chronic illness want to live, not just exist. We do our best to work past it. Thank you, Bella. Very, very good point. Very good point.
Exactly.
And you're still
working. Your stumpy, you ugly, dad bod looking freak.
Exactly. Good to see you. Oh, hamburgers. Welcome in, guys.
I think Jessica Messica. Yeah, she's pretty. I didn't think of her as Gore World. Like, you know. Any plans for you and Salah? Actually, it's 10:30. I'm doing that's not nice. He called me Scuba Steve. Screw him. He's shaming my jilbab. Unless it was just a joke. I was joking too.
Hold on. Hold on. Who is she talking about here?
Like, you know. Any plans for you and Salah? Actually, it's 10:30. I'm doing that's not nice. He called me Scuba Steve. Screw him. He's shaming my jilbab. Unless it was just a joke. I was joking too.
She's talking about Salah when they were camping. Salah said something. I don't always catch every kind of word he says, but he had said something about that she looked like a diver. Oh, it was when she was like laid out on the couch that she needed help back off of because it's one of those floor couches. And he had said something about her looking like a diver, which is what we literally have all been saying since she started wearing this hijab like this. Because it's not, I said this in the last reaction. She doesn't wear the nice chiffon wraps around it and that looks so pretty and can make it look so nice. No, she just wears the undercap. Why? Well, because it would be too much work to wrap the chiffon and pin it and clip it or magnetize it or however else they do it. I'm not entirely sure. I don't wear one. But no, she just wears the undercaps or like a sport hijab that you would wear to play sports with. Something that's not going to move, not going to fall off. And it makes you look like a scuba diver. Chantal looks like a scuba suit. At the end of the day, that's what it looks like. We've all been saying that from day one. Your shady supposed husband is the one saying it to you. Oh, screw him. And unless he was joking. Well, I was joking too. No, he's not joking. That man is shady AF to you. Doesn't bother me a bit. I think it's absolutely hilarious that you think that you're married to this guy who shades you nonstop. But I tell you, if my man shaded me like that, the door be hitting him in the ass on the way out. 100%. Didn't Chantal call her out for using the N-word and told her to leave her alone back? That was back when Shanny was spending Rev's money. I vaguely remember something like that. Oh, hamburgers. I do vaguely remember something like that. It's been like 5 years though, and it's kind of slipping my mind a little bit. I wasn't as big into either of them at that time. 90% out of 1,000% of YouTube.
Like Kate Winslet. Rosie said she's pretty
Exactly,
with you the
Kat.
other day. Rosie.
Exactly.
Hi, babe. Mwah. Another friggin' person I can't stand.
Who, your husband? I hate that she doesn't read out the comments that she's responding to, because you get to situations like this and you have no idea. She just says, "Hi, babe." Another person I hate. Who are you talking about? Him? What? And then that scuba thing. She never, ever reads the comments, and it drives me bananas. Unless you're watching the comments in the chat, you have no idea who she's talking about or what the question was. Yes, and 100% cats. I have been disabled. I think I counted. It's been about 13 years since I've been able to work, and still have to function and do things and live life. So good to see you, oh hamburgers, and thank you for being here. I almost blocked that comment, or you be kind. I hit the wrong button. Salah and Rev are the biggest enablers. 100%, both of them are. I have a great screenshot of Salah offering the hookah to Chantal when they were camping, and he's got the biggest, stupidest smile on his face, because she had asked, I guess, for a puff, and he said, no, you coffee, and she said, oh, just one. So then he hands it to her, and he's got the biggest, dumbest smile on his face, like he's pleased that this is going to hurt her even more. It's so the whole thing blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. It really does.
She had the camel mail her his sweatshirt. Yeah, and she burned it.
Yeah, it definitely would.
Ugh. I think at one point a lot of women were thirsting for that friggin'
She's talking about Natter again.
silkworm.
She's talking about Natter again. By the way.
SB, they don't come up on my feed either. I just watch like through Yo Mama or like someone like that. Bucktooth was really mad when Jessica burned that shirt. I bought that shirt for him. Yeah.
We know you bought everything for him, trying to buy his love. And for the love of God, could you pick a side with Slow Mama? Do you love him or do you hate him? Because one day you can't stand the guy. The second he says one crossword against you or about you, you can't stand him. You're never watching him again. End of story. Rage. I hate that guy. The next day, well, I was watching Yo Mama. Oh, I wish that guy would go somewhere other than Girl World. Jeez, drives me crazy. And the fact that him and Garlic both just walked up in here without an ounce of knowledge of this damn community. And Yo Mama didn't even come into this community because of anything else but following Garlic, because he was a Garlic reactor in the Madden community. Frustrates me when people do that just to come in it for the money when they know nothing about it and have not even watched these people before. No, none of the lore.
Can't even buy a shirt. Freaking loser. I was picked on as a kid, but who isn't? I hear Julia crying. Baby, better pet her nice. She does.
And you wonder why there was these questions or all of this stuff floating around about Sala and the goats and what was really going on with the cat and why she wasn't being fixed. You wonder why. And then you go and make a damn comment like that on a live stream. Oh, she's crying again. You better pet her nice. You wonder why people think weird things and come up with these weird theories. I wonder why, Chantal. I wonder why. Because you start them all and you know goddamn well what you're doing.
She just like basically, how many days has it been? The second she goes out of heat, bling, bling, doctor. The lowest weight.
She doesn't.
The lowest I can remember in my adult life?
No, she doesn't.
But I don't remember beyond that.
Did she say her lowest adult weight was 285?
I can remember in my adult life, 295.
What does she mean by adult life? Like 19? I don't know. I don't believe you were 219 ever in your adult life. No, that's absolutely true, Bella. Yeah, absolutely. She does not have to wear that weight. It's a choice. It's an absolute choice. Mm-hmm. Yep. If you've seen that picture of her with her friend, her MLM friend has her hair down. She's wearing like jeans and a nice dress shirt, and yep, not necessary.
But I don't remember beyond that. Chip accountability check. They're in the other room. My friend Quay wants to know if it's okay to say hi if she. Of course, Rethy. Yeah, of course.
I mean, true.
No problem. I will definitely say.
I mean,
hey.
true, but it's not a great one at this point.
had-
Not a great one at this
How many
point.
people said hi to me in public, babe? Too.
Start up.
Supposed to see my new friend soon for coffee. She's so nice.
The MLM
I'm
rep?
so glad I made the jump and decided to go out for coffee with her because I don't trust people, you know.
Chantal, if she was just some regular friend off the street or something. Undead Ramen, hello, so good to see you. Timo, you too. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, guys, I was behind on the. Oh, my audio is choppy. Thank you. Be kind. Oh, it's better now, Bella. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for letting me know. I really appreciate that. The first time that you went out with this friend for coffee or whatever it is you went to go do, she bought you flowers and I believe cookies. Why? I've never gone out for like coffee with one of my friends and they come with a bouquet of flowers. That's really strange. It really seems like she's trying to sweeten you up for something. I don't know, maybe to join her MLM team.
People are saying you stole that pot you made Indomie from the campsite. What? That's why you friggin' losers came in here and asked me about that. Oh, yeah. Babe, listen, do you want me to show you my pot collection? The expensive pots my husband bought for me? Did you see that crummy pot? Do you know how long I had to scrub the bottom of that effing thing?
You
try making rice in a small pot like this on fire. No, it didn't work out.
It didn't work out because you don't know how to cook rice in the first place, even if you were home with the proper equipment on a stove. You still don't know how to cook it. And second of all, I don't believe you washed anything. If you made a mess of that pot and things were stuck to it, you just threw it away. You didn't clean it or just left it there dirty. One of the two. Those were your two options. You didn't clean nothing. You're full of it.
I would love a kitchen bees.
I haven't had the time. I can't do it.
Sure. Let's see your fork and spoon collection. I have maybe 4 forks and
we're not
2
going to
spoons.
do it?
We only need 2. We're only 2 people. What did you want?
But we're not going to do the kitchen tour? Why? Is your kitchen a disgusting mess again, Foodie? You just put out a video, like 3 or 4 days ago? Ew, my disgusting kitchen was filthy. Cleaning it. Is it disgusting and filthy again? Is that why it won't take us in there?
Depends what you asked, sad big bird.
And they have 4 forks and 2 spoons.
Yeah, the villa. I'm a changed woman. I'm a tried wife.
Oh,
Is the kitchen bad again? It gets bad very quickly. No, it's not as bad, but I have some dishes to do. We don't use Twitter. It's a rat shit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shrink that. So your kitchen gets dirty very quickly. How? You don't cook. You order out at least a meal, 2 a day. And it's only you and Salah. You don't cook. How the hell does it get that messy? I have myself, my husband, and 2 kids. And I keep my kitchen clean. How could you possibly not? I do not understand. And you only have 4 forks and 2 spoons. What happens if you have company? I know that's never going to happen. It's a ridiculous question. But seriously, who only has 4 forks and 2 spoons, even if there's only 2 people living in the house? There's 4 people in my house. I can tell you I have more than 4 forks and 4 spoons.
It's a rat shit platform. I didn't think you had one, but chip accountability check. Rat shit. It's a rat shit. Well, it's not as bad, but I have.
Oh, Twitter.
Is the kitchen bad again? It
She's
gets bad
full of it.
very quickly. No, it's not as bad, but I have some dishes to do. We don't use Twitter. It's a rat shit. It's a rat shit platform. I didn't think you had one, but chip accountability check.
She likes to say she doesn't have a Twitter and doesn't use Twitter. She absolutely has a Twitter. She bitches about stuff on Twitter more often than I can count. She is definitely on Twitter under one of her 8,000 sock accounts.
No, I don't think so. I told you I'm not doing any fucking weight loss content. I'm not kidding. 2
Because you're
spoons and 1 is a
gaming.
serving spoon. I have this. Do I look like Amy Ramadan? Howie! Ow. I would never.
Well, that was just a hilarious joke. Does everybody know or anybody know who Amy Ramadan is or was? I assume is still around. I haven't heard about her in a couple of years. But she used to drive around with her kids in the car, had a potty in the van, and a wooden spoon or a metal spoon or a spoon of some sort like that above the visor to keep her kids in line. Obviously, had CPS called on her by a bunch of people. Yeah, really funny joke. Really funny joke, Foodie.
I
Hilarious.
also never hit my kids with a spoon. What the fuck?
You're funny. You don't
might
have
give
any
them,
kids, and you never will.
What did my mom used to do this?
God.
You ever do that with your kids if you have kids? You lay on the ground, you put your arms out, your kid puts their feet on your hands, and they hang onto your feet. You lift your feet, and you wee! It's like an avion, an airplane ride. I used to love that. And my mom would always go, "Okay, quarter, please." So I'd put a quarter in. She would lift her legs off the ground, put her hands like this, and I would step on them, and she would go, "The airplane ride." You ever do that? Bring back the unhinged era. I can't be unhinged at 40.
What the hell are you talking about, Chantal? You're unhinged more than ever currently. And why is every single memory you have of the only memories you have and talk about are as a child? Now we're back to playing airplane with your mother when you were what, 2? Because that would have been about the last time she could have lifted you. And every other memory we hear about is Katimovic when you were 16. Have you got no other life stories?
Age 5, don't remind me, they don't live to be very long. They live maybe 2 or 3 years. And he's from Dream Mall. It's probably a hamster factory. And, you know, he's looking old. When he comes out of his hovel, he goes like an old man.
God.
Can we get a Buster impersonation?
That was her just telling us that Howie's on his way out. Oh, no, is it UPS guy? Hang on. You know what? Something may not be tight. Let me see.
Yeah, sure. He just stares at me like this. Which is underwrite. If you have cheese. And then I'll go. And then you go to pet him after you give him cheese and he goes. He's such an ass. I can't stand him. No, he's cute. You've been watching.
That is really strange. Is it any better? Is it still staticky? And yeah, so everybody prepare for the passing of Howie because she's just told us he's clearly either already gone or well on his way out because she's still preparing us. Staticky, darn it!
Watching since 17.
I can't wait until I can run OBS, which I can't do until I get the Bluetooth toggle. Otherwise, you're going to hear reverb, and then I can actually get into more audio settings.
Tina, you're turning 24. Wow. I hope it wasn't a bad influence on you. She is, and he, yeah. Howie, what a friggin' mouse. I also have a squinty eye like you. It's nice to find someone else with it too. Squinty eye?
I don't know why. Hang on.
Don't make me swear. What's wrong with squinty eyes? Squinty eyes are better than tiny teeth. I'm always swearing. It's not ladylike. I know. It feels so good though. It's so hard not to swear. I know. No, rejected, but I saw her horrifying feet. So if she makes fun of mine, ma'am. Turning 41 soon. Ugh, don't remind me. Hold on, I got blow my nose. I do?
There. How are we now? Is that any better or are we still staticky? It sounds like it's back to normal. Panda, you're funny. Oh, God. Oh, Jinxie, hello. So good to see you. Thank you for joining us this morning, Jinx. Pay not effing autocorrect. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, Undead Ramen. I was having a terrible time with autocorrect this morning too. Absolutely drives me crazy. Oh, it's better now. Fantastic. It seems like the ports are really loose on this new computer. Everything, like I've disconnected my monitor 2 or 3 times. I thought my computer like broke on me. It's just the loose cord. It's very strange. I have a very interesting pictures to show you. I'm going to pull up while she's still
Switch
talking.
to a gray hijab.
Considering she was just talking about Shanny's feet.
Or silver hijab. And rename my channel Silver Fox Over 50 when I reach 50. My clothes. They're clean. I just have to put them away. Yeah, those are my clean clothes. I don't know why first.
I don't know why Joseon didn't cut this part out, but anyway.
I'm such a mess. With my
We're
eyes.
a mess. We know.
I'm about to bees my pants again. We're all bees in our pants these days. Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God, the pause. How did I do that? How do I catch such good ones? There's a screenshot for you guys if you want to capture it. Ma'am, no, we're not all beezing in our pants these days. You and I are almost exactly the same age. Okay. There, got my screenshot. I have Crohn's disease. Okay. I do not shit my pants. Somehow this happens to you on a regular basis. Please explain. Why do you think when you turn 40, everybody just starts shitting themselves? That's not how that works, Foodie. It's absolutely not how that works. There's a problem and you should have that looked into.
You know, some people get surgery to get fox eyes.
I know, wasn't that great?
Like this or something, eh? the
Plastic
frosty
surgery, no shit.
Happy birthday. And then the Grinch, it came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, parcels, or bags. I don't do it good, but my family does.
Right, Jane?
My all-time favorite video was obese women being hypocrites.
52 and
too
never
easy.
yourself.
It's too easy. All you gotta do is play her own words and zoom in on her chipmunk cheeks, her hypertensive chipmunk cheeks, and you're like, excuse me? Have several seats, ma'am.
The hypocrisy is making me want to put my face through the computer screen. Her hypertensive chipmunk cheeks. Ma'am, your blood pressure is so high, I'm literally waiting for you to stroke out at any moment and just keel over off that chair. One side of your face has been swollen to like twice the size of the other side for like 3 months now. Are you kidding me with this hypocrisy? And I hate the fact that you're making me defend Shanny and Shanny makes me defend you. The whole goddamn thing is disgusting because I don't want to defend either one of you. You're both gross. You're both awful. Terrible human beings.
No, I don't. I mean, if I'm in Canada, I'll go to my family's for Christmas, but I don't celebrate Christ or anything. I just
hang on. What was that about Canada?
Excuse me? Have several seats, ma'am.
You have several.
No,
seats.
I don't.
You're the one that needs several seats.
I mean, if I'm in Canada, I'll go to my family's for Christmas, but I don't celebrate Christ or anything. I just, celebrate the Grinch.
That's interesting. So she told us, oh my gosh, thank you, Jinx. Oh, so excited. And things are just so much better. Her name is Adele. She's fabulous. We love her. It's better now. Great. Thank you. Edna, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. She was supposed to have a colonoscopy 4 or 5 years ago for her digestive problems. Was she, Bella? Thank you for that little piece of tidbit of information that I don't remember. But I'm not surprised because the prep and stuff for colonoscopy is no fun. And she'd have to not eat for at least 24. Some doctors push it out to 36 up to 48 hours. And then having to drink, depending on what they give you to prep for. None of them I found are stomachable. So it's not a fun, fun prep. But she just said, if I'm in Canada, I'll go to my family's for Christmas. She has told us, or just mentioned very recently, no, that this trip they have coming up is not to Canada. She said it, gosh, I don't know if it's the beginning of this live or maybe the last one. She does so many, I can't remember anymore. But she very specifically said that no, this trip they were not going to Thailand and they're not going to Canada. It's not going to be 3 months again until Christmas because they're traveling, I'm assuming, within another couple of weeks. So are they actually traveling to Canada and she's just telling us no? This is very curious.
Bam, wipe it on the curtains. Can you say wham, bam, wipe it on the curtains? Why?
You're 100%
sit and
right.
spin is the cousin of sit on it and rotate. Like get lost, like F off, there was a conspiracy theory that you lived there alone and Salah lived in another apartment and goes to visit you. Yeah. But yet we're broke, right? Supposedly Sam has diabetes. I wouldn't be surprised.
Melody.
Wouldn't be surprised. Imagine if that were true and her wife is making fun of Beatus, metformin. Can we call you metformin, Chantel? I would friggin' smack her sideways.
Are they saying that Sam has diabetes? I can't even keep up. I can't watch every reactor and know everything that goes on in every one of their goddamn lives. Oh, she's so frustrating. Can you just either pop the damn question on the screen or read it out or do something? That's right. You can't pop it on the screen because you won't stream on a computer. You got to do everything from your phone because you're so damn lazy. Oh, you're frustrating. Melody, you're 67 using a walker with IBS and I don't poop my pants. Point proven. Exactly. But somehow this one over here thinks once you hit 40, it's perfectly normal for everybody to just start shitting their pants all the time.
There's a laundromat called Sit and Spin. The Sit and Spin. Ew, Sarah. What?
Tastes like lemon cheesecake.
The frick?
What are you getting, Kratos?
I saw some comments. You can't even sit and spin. How the hell do you know what I can do?
Salty lemonade.
Just call me Turbo Beauty. My third apartment is under construction. I heard that essay because apparently Miriam slipped up and said upstairs, and people think Salah lives upstairs. What? What's the context?
I think the whole thing is silly.
It doesn't even make sense that he wouldn't live with me. Like, why would I want him to live in another apartment? Like, why would we, like, okay, are we poor or we can afford 2 apartments? Which one is it? Pick your friggin' conspiracy theory.
Thank you, Espresso. Thank you for filling me in on that. Yeah, but jokes one day that Sam had diabetes. Okay, thank you. So ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I'm so sick of the hating on Yaba and hating on FFG. And Breezy. Just pick somebody new. Pick somebody else. I don't care who it is. Just anybody else. I'm just sick of hearing you bitch about them. Anything else, please. I'm wondering if we had the same stuff because mine's flavored as well, but it tastes like or lemon flavored as well. It tastes like if you made like lemonade, but you added sugar, or instead of adding sugar, you added salt. It's the most disgusting thing you'll ever be near in your life. It's so gross. And if you're hearing licking and breathing and grunting, I swear it's not me. It's the producer. He's right beside me here. I know someone that started doing that once a day. No lie. She drank those super dieter teas every morning and she thought she'd run errands and make it home in time. Needless to say, she was never in time. I bet she wasn't on dead ramen. I don't know how strong those teas are. I know they're absolutely laxatives, but the preps that I have to take, man, I'm telling you, you're not running errands. You're not running nothing nowhere except to the damn bathroom, and don't be further than about 3 feet from it. She keeps having digs at Milky lately. Interesting. I'm hoping she'll move on to somebody else because the ones at Yappa and FFG and Breezy are just getting under my tits. Hey, oh my gosh. Darling Eyebrow Twins, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. It's the absolute worst. The prep for colonoscopies, the worst. The prescription brand is nasty. No, my stuff's over the counter. And the name is slipping my mind, but it's over the counter. McPlanet, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I wonder if she'll pretend she has one, like Shane. Pretend the breast exams. Oh, probably. Is the colonoscopy stuff better or worse than drinking gravy straight from St. Hubert's? Oh my God, definitely worse, McPlanet. I've never drank straight gravy, but I can guarantee you it would taste better than this stuff. I promise you that. I don't think there's a whole lot in the world that tastes worse. Thank you. Magnesium citrate. It's got a brand name that I can't think of, but yes, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is, Melody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Me too. Oh my gosh, me too. Me too, my darling eyebrow twins. I was having them every 3 months. I was having to have them every 3 months to have the bowel stretched because I had strictures. And I'm also on biologics, or I am on, but you said you can't use biologics or steroids. Oof, that's hard. That's really hard. My goodness, what do you do? What do you take?
I think I was talking about it earlier, Carolina. I heard
gamer. It's almost impossible. I
heard her raging. She was going, I think Salah thinks I'm better, prettier than you.
She said that about Natter. Natter. She was talking about Natter, not Salah. You dope. At least listen when she's insulting you if you're going to respond.
Yeah, he also loves playing Works Connect the Dots.
Which one? Well, if you don't mind, which one? I'm on Mermaid.
Yeah, which I know is married, but it's more like you're friends with a mutual agreement.
But ouch, those
she knows shit all.
Stronger.
Like you don't live with us. You don't know our relationship, you friggin' loser. What's your favorite thing about Salah?
Did she say her and her friend have a mutual agreement? What?
Or like you're friends with a mutual agreement. Yeah, he also loves playing Works Connect the Dots.
Does Salape connect the dots with your boils? Just asking.
Yeah, but said you guys are married, but it's more like you're friends with a mutual agreement.
That's exactly what
You
it
know
is.
shit all.
That's exactly what it
Like
is.
you don't live with us. You don't know our relationship. You friggin' loser.
That's exactly what it is. You signed some sort of contract, whether it was a Muta marriage or some other sort of marriage, whatever it was. This is a contract, Chantal. I don't know why you think we're all stupid. We're born yesterday, but this supposed marriage is a contract. Okay.
What's your favorite
Huh.
thing about Salah? Well, I have to pick one.
I can't even say those.
He's so handsome. No, he's I don't know. He's I have to pick one. He's very loving, but he's also very handsome.
Interesting.
Yabba's criticized someone for bringing a predator to the internet, so your mama criticized her for bringing a predator into her family. Ah, makes sense. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's what I made. Actually, I made a community post about it.
Periods.
Carolina, about like how she was accusing me of like sympathizing with a child abuser.
Yeah,
meaning, like Shanny
I
and
was
I'm just
asking
like,
for a friend. Yes,
ma'am, you had 3 kids with a PDF file, and your wife, and I'm sure she had a part in it too. After you knew that and he passed away, you protected his legacy. Like, are you like not projecting? Like, what the F?
and you supported a PDF file yourself in Karate Joe, saying you served his time, blah, 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 whatever else stupid excuses you made. And then you attempted to make up an alibi for Natter when the whole May situation went down. No room to talk, ma'am.
Oh my. I don't think Big Korean even cares about the weight. It's just fun weighing on a public scale.
When
But,
and where I need to see and hear this.
Unlike a lot of people in the
Do you
community, I have
remember?
no problem weighing in, as you guys seen a million times. People who don't even show themselves that your weight isn't accurate. Like, what? At least I stepped on a scale, you freaking idiot.
Can anybody else remember this? Did she show? Because something's ringing a bell in my mind that she did once show us Salah filming her getting on the scale. Okay, because everybody's been bitching about that. That we want to see you stepping on the scale by yourself, not touching anything else. Whoops, away from the walls. You're not holding on to anything. The whole 9 yards, right? But something tells me that Salah did film her once. And then but we got like the waist down, and then he aimed down at the like scale piece where it would show the numbers. But I could be wrong, but that's ringing a bell in my mind. Peace Frog, good morning, so good to see you. Yeah, it is all bull. It's absolutely all bull. Everything. If everybody wouldn't mind hitting that like button on when you're in here, I'd really appreciate that. You can also hit the dislike button. It's all engagement.
I know it's hard to believe, but not everybody likes crotch goblins, okay? I'm just joking. I like other people's kids. They say their channel isn't about that.
You like other people's kids? You mean like the neighbor kid that lived at the villa that used to make fun of? Right.
Okay, but if you're clearly obese yourself and you're going to make fun of somebody else's weight, you know, you look hella stupid. You know why they doubt you? Because Pete's weighed himself and it was off. Yeah, but that's like 500 scales.
How did she not just hear the how do you get this dumb that these words can come out of your mouth and just not even catch on? That's also a really good pause. Not even catch on that it's so stupid and hypocritical of what you're saying. Listen.
Going to make fun of somebody else's weight. You know, you look hella stupid. You know what?
When you're fat yourself and you're gonna make fun of somebody else's weight, you look hella stupid. Ma'am, mirror on the wall. Hello?
They doubt you because Pete's weighed himself and it was off. Yeah, but that's like 500 scales ago, Carolina. Like I've weighed myself at the doctor. I have a new scale, and actually it's not the Villa scale because the brand is Wansa, which you can only buy in Kuwait. It's like so stupid. I was talking about a womb transplant. Yeah, I was just making a joke just now, by the way. I don't know if you can pick up on that, but I know.
Did I miss something while I was reading? What?
I have a new scale, and actually it's not the Villa scale because the brand is Wansa, which you can only buy in Kuwait.
We know.
It's like so stupid. I was talking about a womb transplant. Yeah, I was just making a joke just now, by the way. I don't know if you can pick up on that, but
no, we don't. We can't pick up on your jokes because you constantly say just joking after everything that you say when at least 95% of the things that you say just joking after are the absolute truth. That's how we know when you're telling a lie, because you'll tell the lie and then you'll say just joking. And then it's the truth. So whatever you said was the truth. And you say just joking. So just saying just joking is the lie. It was the truth. I wouldn't doubt it at all if you were thinking or looking into that. Because now that you're supposedly married, you want to have a baby with Salah. Why? To hang on to him. Learning from Smee. Having a baby to keep a man around. It doesn't work, Chantal.
I know.
And you're never going to be able to adopt one.
Yeah, it does.
You'd never pass.
I was banned from YouTube for 24 hours for telling that hysterical woman exactly what she is. Can't remember her name. Really? It's funny how everyone else gets banned except for those losers. I thought you didn't want.
Kind of like you? Yeah. You loser got banned. I remember that.
Kids when we're not. They constantly claim that you're an abuser. If you really were, why would they continue to cover your platform and give you money? That's not what you do with an abuser. Yeah, that also doesn't make sense, SB. Exactly. Breezy only has 40 less people watching her stream tonight. Yeah, because she's an idiot. I don't know how anyone can listen to her,
Okay, so far, who's got their bingo cards out? So far, we've talked about Yaba. We've talked about Shanny because Shanny was bitching about her. Shanny's not a normal one that she bitches about or talks about. And now we're into the breezy bitching. So we'll all cross those off our bingo cards. And that's totally okay, gamer fans. Thank you so much for being here and listening. It's absolutely fabulous, and we're happy that you're here.
Her friggin' stupid voice.
And she had a lot more than 40 in her.
There.
She pulls in more than 40 in a live stream.
Exactly, or the Charlie Brown voice. How about a 360 spin? Beauty bite. Hey, Habibi. And by the way, don't make fun of the shape of my face and eyes, okay? I know you're reaching, but look at Picasso. He did it all the time, and he was famous. It's art. My face is art. Oops.
My face is art. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I guess. Oh my God! What is she
is
on?
Obsessed,
I'm
Sammy.
furious.
Constantly.
This is ridiculous.
She constantly snakes around all the male shit action channels trying to send. If they hate me, it turns her on and she sends them nudes from her daughter's bedroom. She's disgusting.
Oh my God!
Dr. Now is a total hater.
Up. Jesus mercy, I'm so sick of, not only sick of hearing her bitch about the same damn reaction channel, but bitching and using this exact same comeback or the only thing, like, she goes after Yaba about her ex-husband, right? That's the one thing she's got on Yaba. Breezy, she goes after about this picture and about you having a drinking problem and not having her child for an amount of time when the child was younger. She got herself together, she got herself better, and she got the kid back. And taking this picture that she supposedly took in her child's room. Oh my God, ma'am, you did OnlyFans. Huh? Miss Devout Muslim? You're now supposedly a devout Muslim. You've got tattoos. You're on OnlyFans. You're still talking to your ex. You never shut up about him, the one that supposedly abused you. At least if you're going to keep talking about these people, come up with something else to say about them. Please.
Now let's go.
God damn.
I want you to eat lean protein and come back, and I want you to lose 50 pounds in 1 month.
There is a Chili's.
Who said that? Your
They
doctor?
don't have the fried mozzarella sticks at Chili's, but at a different restaurant they do. Babe, everyone tells a lot about the cheese sticks. I want to try them.
That's how she gets a lot of order food now, you see. So, because you remember when she was in Thailand? So he was being snippy AF in the comments in Thailand. Like real bad. I think it was because she wasn't there to be able to physically bitch at him. I think that's why he was being so snippy in the comments. So somebody in the comments during one of our live streams said, Salah, delete the ordering apps before she gets back. And he said, already done. It was what they had been talking about, the treadmill and all that. And he said, it's already done. I fully believe that he deleted those ordering apps. I also fully believe that she would have made him put it back when she got home. But he's definitely has put his foot down a small amount since she's been back. Because we've heard this, I've at least heard this now twice. One night or 3 times at least, with the ice cream, and the donuts, and now this. Hey, everybody, tell Salah about how good these monster sticks are at this restaurant. Why? Because she wants to eat them. But if she tells him, hey, order these, he's going to say, no, that's no good for you. You're not having that. But and her other excuse this must have been in the last video, that that she found out now, and she's very proud of it, that if you exercise, it means you can eat more. So if you burn 100 calories or 500 calories on the treadmill, it means you can eat an extra bag of chips. You can eat an extra 500 calories. Are you really that dense? Are you absolutely that dense? It does not work that way, Chantal. You need a goddamn calorie deficit. How are you going to make a deficit when you're eating the extra calories that you just burned off?
Breezy read my comment in her chat, started complimenting her feet. Yeah, of course. Nothing nice to say. No cheese sticks for Foodie.
Who would have anything nice
really
to
need
say
to try
about
and
you?
make Breezy. You really need to try to make real friends and hover over them like you do, Chantal. Right? Like,
oh my God.
I'm so vile, and here you are at my friggin' fat ass because you have no personality to make content on your own that anyone will give a shit about. Nobody cares about you.
Chantal.
You're embarrassed.
Oh my God. The reactors put more work, 100 times more work into our content than you ever have put into yours, Miss Ma'am. Oh my God. If you knew how much time I spend between editing stuff and looking into stuff, researching stuff, watching videos, finding old clips, pulling all of this stuff up, running these streams, doing all of this crap. You have no idea, Chantal, because you, what do? You decide, I'm bored, I'm lonely, I want to go live. I want to eat, I'm going to go live. You plop your ass in that goddamn gaming chair with either a plate of food or nothing, and you sit there and you talk to your chat. You have nothing to talk about. No story, absolutely nothing. You can't even say a word until somebody comes into the chat. Every single stream you starts with silence. You playing with your hijab, you fixing your face, you're saying, I gotta go to the bathroom, or you literally turn on live and then just walk away. Because you were used to, back in the villa, back in Canada, you hit and go live and everybody just flies into the room. That doesn't happen anymore. Now it can take up to a minute, sometimes 2 minutes for people to get in there and start talking. And you cannot say one word. Not one word. Did you ever think about the people watching your stream on replay? That they have to sit there for 2 minutes of silence watching you fix your hijab? You're the epitome of lazy content, Chantal. The goddamn epitome of lazy content.
Embarrassing. If you were my mom, I would die inside of embarrassment. I heard Sansa cooks as big.
Sansa is fantastic.
Maybe she should try counting her own calories.
She's fantastic.
Shanny, 10 Fanny. Stop it. How dare she? How dare you? Like, my cat's box is not full of turds from 1974. Worry about your own friggin' cat care.
Whether it is in Kuwait or not, I have no idea. Maybe it's not because Salah forces you to clean it. Maybe he cleans it himself because he enjoys that kind of thing. But in Canada, it absolutely was full of turd. You know how we know that? Because Pete's didn't clean it. He told us, and you couldn't bend. That's why BBJ's food was all over the floor. Remember? You told us. You couldn't bend to reach the food bowl. How did you bend to reach the litter box? Care to explain?
Only thin reactor is Chef at Chef Cook because he keeps getting food poisoning from burnt and raw chicken.
Bella.
And imagine,
not a thing.
Imagine criticizing
Nah,
Salah's grilling chicken when it was delicious and cooked all the way through.
Oh my God!
Can you imagine?
Burnt black. Burnt fucking
He can start
black.
a fire from scratch. This guy couldn't even start the Night's Inn friggin' grill. Like, F all the way off, loser. She's...
Oh my God. You mean the one we cut your reflection in and you still denied that you were there for like 2 whole days? That chicken Salah cooked was black. I also have the screenshot.
To the people who broke into her place made the litter box like that. Oh yeah, they took like 500 craps in your cat's litter box, right? Like, what? Babe, what's good about these cheese sticks is they're viral right now.
Listen.
And they're nashy flavor.
There she goes trying to
like, I'm dying.
Food.
You in the knob of the grill.
I'm
like...
dying. Oh, it's funny
like,
now?
They saw me. Because you guys hated it. You hated this guy. You hated this piece of crap, I mean.
Because you were lying.
Sinewy cartilage.
You were lying. That you said you were not with him. You weren't going with him. You were going out on this trip alone. It was all a lie. We caught you in the lie and you didn't like that. Oh, but now it's funny, is it? Now it's funny? Oh my God, F off.
Where do you get these cheese sticks? So Chili's in the US, you can make them at home, but I want to try the ones from the place here. Mm-hmm. All the food review people here are trying them. I want to really, SB?
My God.
I know, Blacks. I know. I don't get it. No, I can't believe he's still in Canada. Like, deport him. Like, he's useless. What does he do?
You're
Nothing.
useless.
Let's ref and grab half of it with your hand. Yeah, I dumped out half. I saw that from my mom. Hey, Tammy. Like, my mom does the same thing because they give you too much ice cream. And it's like, I find ice milk ice cream just tastes like cold air with a hint of vanilla. And I don't know. They just give you too much. So I took half. My mom always does that. But hard ice cream, oh my gosh. I know, Blacks. Like, what the frig? Oh, no. YouTube loves bullies and criminals. That's why they do nothing about it. Seriously. Remember I added Burger King on Twitter the one time I had it for a brief period. I got a Twitter basically so I can add Burger King to ask them when Nashi season is. And they replied to me, they said, someone's eager. Hey, Rosanna, don't shun me on my Nashi buying. I put your kids through college, people.
We know you used to go through $20K a month playing in the snow and stuffing it down your gullet. $20,000 a month you used to go through, Chantal. We know. We know you were putting BK kids through college. We got it.
It's all easy. I ordered like 4 a day.
Goddamn pathetic.
Yes, can I have 4 Nashville chicken sandwiches,
Who does that?
We're out of Nashies. Excuse me? You were there all the time. Every day. I needed a Nashi a day. Someone's eager. Yes, I am eager. It's so good. I have no use for Canada now. No more Nashies. Remember whenever I went back to Canada after I was Muslim and I ordered dill pickle nuggets and you guys were like, they're not halal, and I had to like waste them. They stayed it was winter, so they became frozen like pucks, and I think I just threw them out the window.
She's such a sweet, devout Muslim. So I just threw them out the window. First of all, that would be littering if you actually did that. But second of all, you didn't do that. You turned off the stream and you ate those nuggets. You're so full of crap. Angel of Glass, good morning. So good to see you. You think it was up to 40K at times? It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't have surprised me a bit. She used to stream up to 16 hours a damn day.
I know I did. I actually didn't eat them, those ones.
Yes, you did. So. Yes, you did.
I mean, I have eaten non-halal food, obviously, but those ones I don't think I did.
And you still do.
You get recognized in Cornwall. People stalk me when I'm in Cornwall. Your litter in the villa was never clean. No, it was Chimosita.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Was it? How did BBJ get such a bad urinary tract infection from dirty litter then, huh? How'd that happen? Especially when you were buying the special litter that turns colors when your cat has a UTI. How did that possibly happen, Chantal? How did you miss that, huh?
It never got that bad, ever.
Yes,
and
it
Julia's
did.
box is always clean. There's maybe a turd in there once in a while, and it gets cleaned, because if not, the princess will poop on the ground. She hates having any poop in her box. But your cat's chore was cleaning the litter box. Yeah, it was. But I did it sometimes too. It depended. I think it became his.
Hold on. Hang on. What? On
the ground. She hates having any poop in her box. But actually, Pete's chore was cleaning the litter box. Yeah, it was. But I did it sometimes too. It depended. I think it became his chore at one time when we divided up the chores. We tried to have a chore list, and he didn't mind doing that. He was pretty good at that, so whatever. I did everything else. I vacuumed the stairs. Oh, that was the worst thing ever. All those villa stairs.
Why did I'm honest. Listen, honest question. It's so good to see you, Chicken. Thank you for joining us. Why does she insist on attempting to change history here? A vacuum never seen those stairs in the villa. Angel of Glass, you're absolutely right. Pete showed us cat shit on the floor. He did. Why? Because BBJ and Sam used to do the same thing when their litter was so full that they would go on the floor as well. We all remember. And your chore was everything else. That place was a dump, Chantal. The villa was an absolute dump, hoarded dump. And there is video evidence. I literally just seen this the other day, this clip of Pete saying he would not show us the litter in the litter box room because there was shit all over the walls. He didn't clean it. He said it's been a couple of months. But you gave the job to him. Oh, God, that was a great plan. Great plan. Neither one of you ever cleaned a goddamn thing. Codename Dirty Bird. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. And on her clothing. Oh, my God. And the wigs. And the wigs, Angel of Glass. Remember, you used to piss all over the wigs.
I used to just put on a live, eat a wheelchair, order Connors, pass out.
What's the difference now minus the wheelchair? What's the difference?
Times change, you guys. We just have to make new memories.
There's no difference.
I'll tell you what. If I ever move back to Canada, with Salah, I'll roll down a hill. Okay. The one thing I like, I hate her being in heat,
That's an
but if there's
interesting comment.
any one thing I like, is how friendly she is. Like she literally, like, I'll lay with her in bed like this, her in my arms, and she'll just like, well, she loves being pet, and she's right here in my face, and she goes every so often in my face. I never said that was the plan, but you never know. We don't have future plans. Like
Yes, you do. Oh my God, there is something going on here. Like something has happened with this whole Canada thing. We all know the original plan was Salah to go to Canada. That's always been the plan. He wants to get to Canada. That's the reason he contacted you, a Canadian. It's the reason you lied to him that you could get him there when you couldn't because of your bankruptcies and all of the money you owe to the Canadian government. So you weren't able to sponsor him. We all know that was the plan, and we all know that you've been in Kuwait all this time because you could not get him to Canada. What's changed? Has she like finally paid off she couldn't have? Those debts were huge and those fines were huge because when she went to court, they were able to prove that she was earning that like 20K or up to 40 or however much she was making during those months back with Nader. When she was earning all of that money, they were able to prove that in court that she had made all that money and did not pay 1 penny towards those back taxes. So they did not let her off the hook the second time in the second bankruptcy. She got screwed in the second one. So I know she owes a shit ton. There's no way she's paid it all off by now. What is going on? Did she find another Canadian to sponsor him? Aunt Phyllis? Oh, who is it? What's happening? Oh, now I'm really curious. Because she's talking about Canada now, second time this stream. And this is the cut down version of Just Sayings. God only knows if she mentioned it previous to this. Something is happening. Mark my words, something is happening. This next trip is going to be to Canada. I am saying it now.
just live in the now, you know.
I wonder if Buster would become a little harder for the next 2 years now.
He likes men. He doesn't like women.
Interesting chicken.
There's no filters on YouTube live stream.
Oh, yeah. Sniff test.
Why do people come for me for filters when when the people who come for me don't even show their fat ugly faces or use filters max to they filter their nose off, aka
I hate that. I hate that.
How are you gonna come for me?
There's my face. Are you goddamn happy? You make me want to curse so much. This thing's already gonna be yellowed, but I don't want them to 18 plus it. There. Face. Happy? Yes, it's clown makeup. It's a Halloween picture. I was the Joker. Are you happy now? Jesus. I don't show my face for a God-forsaken reason. Do you see this? Well, no, now you don't because my camera's off. I'm coloring. You see? I'm doing something else. Something else useful while I'm running your stupid stream and listening to it. There's other reasons that people don't have their camera on their goddamn face because we do other productive things. God, she makes me angry.
Every really pretty person you see on social media with millions of followers wears a lot of makeup and filters. Okay, show me one person that's au naturel all the time. There's no way. There's no way. People have zits, skin texture, pores, fat, whatever. So please shut it. Yeah, exactly. Lucy doesn't even have a picture.
Man, we seen the GoPro footage. Please give us all a break. And the iPhone footage. We all know what you really look like. And who's opening? Oh, it's Chicken Pickle. Has the opening of the one and only time she used StreamYard. The one and only time. And I think she stayed on for about 35 seconds. And she's seen her face in StreamYard. There's no filters on StreamYard. She's seen her face on that camera in StreamYard. And she says, what? What is this? End of stream. It was over. She's never done it again. Because she couldn't filter it.
Picture. Put up a picture, Lucy. Telling me to turn off my filters.
Oh, that's really good to know. Thank you, Chicken.
They never show their face. Ever. Need filters. Yeah, I know, right? I'm getting to that point. I can't live without makeup or filters. Sorry. I am proud of myself showing who I am. You are gorgeous, Lois. Thank you, Rich Santa.
I bet you it's not as cold as
I appreciate
it
that.
in Canada.
Sorry. I hear music.
Happy now.
I'm kind of a bee, aren't I?
Yeah, big time.
Oh, my hubby, yeah, he does. Thank you. 99.9% use filters either for pictures or videos, and then they complain when someone uses it. Oh, wait, I forget it's about foodie beauty, so anything she will do, people will be wrong. Okay, okie dokie, perfect, people. Seriously, it's such a stupid thing to come after someone, you know?
No, but this, oh my God, why is she intentionally ignorant about everything? God damn it, Foodie. It's not about the fact that people use filters and that use touch-ups and stuff in photos. That's not unusual. That happens. We all understand that. The problem here is that you lie constantly. I don't use filters. Look, no filters. What filters? I don't use filters. I don't know what you're talking about. What filters? It's been years of this. That you don't use filters until it's convenient for you to admit that the filters failed or whatever the hell happened, or something comes out like this and you'll admit that there's a filter on, and then you'll go back to, I don't use filters. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the damn problem, Foodie, that people have with it. Not the fact that you use a filter. Nobody cares. It's the fact that you lie to us constantly.
You now have 2 dark lesions on your lips, one on the left. No, I don't. You freaking liar. Just relax.
Oh, you're at it already, Jinxie? Oh, you're
I
ahead
have
of the game.
lip scum from my lip gloss.
Oh, wow. You can still see that burn, that scar. Oh, boy, Foods. Look at that. See her top lip? It's still scarred from the pipe. That is never going away. You're never going to live that one down, are you, Foodie?
I have like lip scum from my lip gloss.
Yeah. You also have a pipe burn there in your lip scar.
Hold on. Do I have a lesion?
Yeah, it's not gonna come off. It's a scar, Foodie.
I'm lesion free. See?
I see one. I see one.
Actually,
right there.
This lesion is small.
See? Look, right there. She's pointing it out. And not in the middle, but I'm trying to figure out. That would be her right. Right there. You can't see my mouse, but right there. And then there's a burn on the top. So yeah, you got the herp on the bottom and you got the pipe burn on the top. Yeah,
Color.
great. Lovely.
It's just a skin discoloration. I don't know where and when it came. I don't know whence it came.
Could have been a math
Probably a high
too. We're not sure. She wasn't sure either.
No, I don't have a blur filter on. On my live streams, there's no filter. It gets turned off.
What did I just effing say? What did I just say? Again. When I live stream, there's no filter. The filters are turned off. Oh my God, Oh. The Samsung has the built-in filters. You dope. It's not a YouTube filter. It's a Samsung. Oh my God. I can't. I
do my videos like in my Q&A. I have makeup problems. And yes, there's a smoothing filter. Those are the only filters I use ever.
Wait, what?
It gets turned off my YouTube career. No, I don't have a blur filter on. On my live streams, there's no filter. It gets turned off. When I do
on my live stream, there's no filter. It gets turned off. So right now, there's no filter whatsoever. Okay, gotcha. Continue.
Videos like in my Q&A, I have makeup and yes, there's a smoothing filter. Those are the only filters I use ever.
Oh my God, she's so full of crap. Oh my God.
And that one was by accident, the smoothing one, because it came built into the camera of the Android. So
exactly. So it's there. It's not that you're turning it on or can turn it off or whatever. The goddamn thing is there. It's there and it's built in. It is early to be angry, isn't it, goddamn dirty bird? It's actually almost lunchtime. Well, it's 11 o'clock here. And I've been up since 11 p.m. last night. So, it's kind of like middle of the day.
Spell lesion right.
For me anyways.
I didn't even know there was filters, Volpe. That's why.
But I can't help it. She
and then I had to
there, she's admitting.
Don't hide her if she's gonna ask about that stuff. And then I checked you guys were like, yes, there are. I checked the camera.
See?
Yeah, Volpe, I checked the camera and there was filters on it. I'm like there was a smoothing filter.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. And I turned it off and I was like, ah. So yeah.
Oh my God. So you just said on my live streams, there's no filters whatsoever. But then you guys all told me about the built-in filter in the Android. So I went and checked and oh, look, there's a smoothing filter. So I turned it off and went, when I seen myself, So you turned it right back on. So then that would mean that there is a filter on your live stream. So why lie about it? God damn it.
By the way, my skin here is shit compared to Canada. You know why? Because in the heat, my skin gets really red and weird.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Oh, it's supposed to be nonsensical?
It was nonsensical.
There's no skinny filters. They're stupid. Who cares about filters? Exactly. They can use some skinny filters themselves.
Again,
Why
nobody
would I want to
cares
hide,
the fact that you
make
lied.
myself look thinner? I don't care how fat I look. Are you kidding? I never hide myself. I'm the last person you should be accusing me of this. But I have really good foundation. That's for sure. You can kind of see it. But this camera in general, I find just more blurry than, like, if we use the GoPro, it's like 5K. It's like super good quality. You see.
You see everything in that damn GoPro. We all seen it. That's why you've only used it once and we've never seen it again. How come you didn't take the GoPro camping? I had meant to ask that question earlier or the other day when I was reacting to the camping one, huh? How come the GoPro was not what you took camping? Because that's what you bought it for, right? It was a very expensive purchase, but you didn't take it and use it. Why? Because we can see everything.
There's no filters on that.
You can see everything. There you go.
Actually, I don't have a round face shape.
I don't even have to talk.
I mean, I have a fat face, but it's not, the actual shape is not round, like bone structure wise. I have no idea.
How would you know?
Crazy uses this filter so bad she looks like one big blur. Yeah, and just like teeth, like she's creepy. It's the little magic wand icon in the top right corner when you have your camera on open. Foodie Beauty is the best YouTuber, regardless of exact dimensions of her head and face. Exactly. Yes. There you go. Okay?
I never ramen. Never say that. It's never too early to be super angry. Yeah, my anger runs all times of the day, you know. Oh, really? Is there chicken? We've had snow, I think, 4 times. It's just been a dusting and gone away. But yeah. Remember when she tried to use the iPhone and she had to go back to an Android for the filters? Yes, I do, Christy. She bought that phone, kept it like a week, and then whoop, end of. Gotta get rid of that. That's not going to work out for me. Gotta go out of there. Okay, now I had a picture or two that I wanted to show you, but I couldn't do it while she was playing because she had mentioned. No, not that. Mentioned Yaba's feet. And there was one more. Hang on. I had grabbed a couple of really good ones while they were camping. You know what? Why aren't you going to let me do that? Why are you going to be a pain? There we go. Or not. Okay, ignore what I was just saying. I apparently don't have things organized as much as I thought I did. Your browser has locked your screen. Click the icon to allow access. I don't understand what you mean. I don't know why it's saying that. Anywho, so what we're going to move on to, actually, let's check her channel and check if there is any new community posts from either one of them, because I tend to forget that stuff all the time. Forget to check that all the time. So let me check that on Shanny's and on hers to see if either of them have said anything or posted anything while we were doing that. I have 9 notifications. God only knows. She's probably live again or posted something else at this point. This woman never stops because she's so godforsaken broke that she needs to do it. Oh, yes. I also wanted to check it. She was hearting the comments. So there's the screenshot. Yeah. Okay. We read that. Or we seen that. And we seen that. Yep. We've seen those screenshots in Just Saying's video. So we're good there. Now, let's go back to that video. And I want to see what she's doing. with the comments that are probably off. Yep, on the live stream, the comments were off. So let's check the video. Don't talk to me. Shh. Oh, what a stunning shocker. They're off on the video too. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. She wants the engagement. She wants the money. She wants all of it, but she turns the damn comments off. Why? Oh my God. You're that sensitive, that much of a snowflake that you can't even just ignore the comments. You can't do it. That's amazing. It's amazing to me that you're as broke as you are, struggling the way you are, pushing out these damn cameos and all this bull, and you can't even leave on a damn comment. Nor can Shanny. Can't even replay Shanny. You can't replay Shanny's chat, nothing. They're so sensitive. All of them. Bunch of sensitive. Oh, yeah. And on Shanny's, all of her community tabs that she made about Foodie are gone. I think she had only made one about the cat. The big one about the cat, which is in the, I covered the first part of this whole big fight in a video. It's linked in the description below. I'll drop the link again. But it's all gone. She's deleted it. What a shock. So what we are going to move on to, you guys, is Lori Jones. Now, Lori is a TikToker. She's a bag talker. She's fun. You guys have seen, if you've seen a couple of shorts and stuff from my channel, I've posted a few things about her, and I think we've talked about her once before in a live stream as well. So I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened over the weekend, and then we're going to watch what happened, all cut down because it was a lot over quite a few streams. There's the link to the first half of, or that I done in video form of this fight. So Lori has two kids, two teenage daughters. They're like somewhere around 13, 15 age wise. And she was with, not married to, but with her ex. His name was Andy. Andy is not the actual biological father of the children, but was with him, and the children call him dad. He's raised them like the road. They have split up. She's gone and moved out. One of the girls has been staying with Andy. He is fighting for custody. He's filed the paperwork. He's just waiting on the courts. The other girl was living with Lori, okay, or was with Lori over the weekend. So first of all, CPS shows up because the viewers had called within a couple of hours, or an hour or two. She says her name. Everybody abbreviates it or tries to block it out, but Lori says it all the time. And she'll say it in this video that we're watching. So Faith, which is the daughter, vomits. Okay. So she calls EMS because the teenager threw up one time. Has to call EMS because it's red. Now, as a parent, get me wrong, somebody else correct me if you think I'm wrong, but as a parent, I know when my children throw up, if they've thrown up something red, I can look at that very quickly and tell you if it's blood or if it's just something that they've eaten. She calls the ambulance right away, panicking, crying, having a whole aneurysm, calls the EMS. The ambulance shows up. The first question they ask, of course, what did she eat? Cheetos, hot Cheetos, and Robitussin. EMT says, well, obviously that's what it is. They don't take her anywhere. Then I won't spoil the whole thing. She goes over, the girl goes over to Andy's, her dad's house. Lori calls the cops because she wants her back. And now the child is going to end up with charges because they cannot press charges on Andy. It is a disgusting situation. This woman is disgusting. And she's a beggar. That's what she is. She's a beggar from
So DCS was called again.
Beggar from TikTok. So that's kind of the very basics of what you need to know. Right, exactly, Jinx. And the girl had a cough. That's why she was taking Robitussin, because she had a cough. Of course, 90%. Of course, you're 90% prettier. So this is Lori. Now, this has all been cut down, you guys. I watched them and I screen recorded them as I was watching, and then just paused out the parts that made weren't important. Okay. So
again on me. So they came last night at 7 o'clock. That part. That motherfucking part. Here we go again. Bam. They did a drug screen again. Again.
I wonder why, Lori.
They also. So this is the drug screen. This is the drug screen. And then it gets better. It's closed. It's motherfucking closed. Again. So there's this one that just came last night. And then I got another one right over here that came from about 2 weeks ago. Right here. Bam. So, look, I had a talk with her last night. Yeah. So, yeah. They are aware I don't have food, y'all. They aware. Trust and believe. They are aware. And don't worry, Faith's still in the room. She's sleeping.
So CPS came to do a drug screen. Shocking. I would never, ever guess why. I have a ton more Lori content coming for you. Just keep your eyes open. I really wonder why they would possibly ever do that. Oh, that was an interesting news message just popped up. You can tell in so many videos, this woman is higher than a kite. So all the time. It's so blatantly obvious. And she has, there's been, I don't want to say admittance because I can't say that for certain the way that I've heard it, but one of her children is on ADHD medication that there's quite a good possibility that she's the one taking that medication. We'll just put it that way. And the other reason that she's also on Suboxone, I forgot to mention that. So she is and was an addict, obviously, and been on Suboxone for years.
She's sleeping.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but and she's sleeping when you're in here screaming like a banshee. Great.
Now I'll tell you what she did tell me to do. She told me I need to make Jaylin get home. Yeah, that part. She sure did.
That would be the other daughter. See, I told you she said the name, so it's not going to matter. Jaylin is the other daughter that is at Andy's currently. You're going to get really sick of her saying, oh, and that part. Yeah, that part. Because she never stops saying it. Kind of like Foodie's constantly saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I just want my baby happy. That's all. And she said, oh, well, isn't that sweet of you? I said, yeah, it is. Keep calling, do whatever you gotta do, because they clearly motherfucking know.
And one more point. And keep in mind that there are cuts in the middle of this. I cut out kind of boring stuff for her doing nothing. So that's why you're kind of hearing it go from place to place and she sounds like there's something missing. So CPS shows up, they check your home, they see you have no food, and they go ahead and they say, yeah, you should definitely bring your second kid back here where you have no food to feed them. Definitely, yeah, get that other kid back here so she can not eat too. That makes all the sense in the world, Lori. All the sense in the world. It was just a couple of days ago that she was on live stream on TikTok and had just gone to the store herself to buy herself cigarettes and Pepsi, then gets back in the house, goes live on TikTok to beg for money for dog food. Why? Because her dog is in the background crying and hungry and she has no food for it. While she was just at the store buying herself cigarettes and Pepsi.
I was going to sleep in, but Faith threw up. Now she in my bed. But she only got her blankets. But the one blanket I have to throw away. There's no saving that. There is no saving it.
That's her dry bag. I had to throw it away, guys. I couldn't save it.
Look. Hey. What paper was that? She gave me 3. That's the drug screen. I don't need that shit. The fuck, how many times I gotta do that shit? Alright. This one. Right here. If the bashing of the mother... yeah, I'm gonna be quiet. Just be quiet down that one. So the next one was... thank you, you gotta do that.
That noise was a gift that she just got on TikTok. So TikTok works very differently than YouTube, where as in YouTube, you send super chats and stuff. On TikTok, you send gifts. That's what just happened. And if you didn't hear her because the sound was still playing, she said, thank you, but you don't have to do that. She does that all the time. telling people, oh no, you don't have to do that while she dry bags, or she'll literally put a note on the screen saying, I don't need anything. And then the next day it'll say, in need of this or something like that. But she'll constantly say, oh, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that while she's begging. It's ridiculous. The whole thing is so ridiculous. And why are you reading us CPS?
Y'all be twisting shit. Never mind. Never mind. But anyway,
Exactly.
I get the whole report. It'll take me a little bit, but I get the whole report of this one and that one. And this just shows you how uneducated they are. Because my maiden name's Jones. I'm a fucking Telford still, so get it motherfucking right. Okay? I'm still married. We just haven't been together in a minute. So make sure you get my name right. And make sure you spell my daughter's name right. Because it's F-A-Y, not I.
Why don't you just dox everything about you and your family?
But anyway,
give us phone numbers and
she
addresses
said,
too?
is Jalen here? I said, no, she is not. She is at Andy's. She said, well, why isn't she with you? So I explained to her why she wasn't and why she wanted to, be there, blah, blah, blah. So these beautiful, beautiful notes that we got.
Why she wanted to be there.
When we got served these court papers, she looked at them.
Keep in mind.
She looked at them. She looked at these court papers, okay? For the guardianship of my children, okay? So she looked at these, okay? I'm not going to show y'all because it's none of your business because y'all are going to keep watching.
So shut up about it.
The fucking shine that's about to come up out of all of this shit. So, let me see right here. I will show you this, though. I will show you motherfucking this since y'all want to call DCS every fucking time on me. Yeah, that part. Keep calling, because my kids are still here, baby. They still here.
No part.
They want me to make Jalen come home, baby. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So, bam, this right here. And let me cover the number. They do. So, bam, this right here. And let me cover the number. Wording like that. I said, yeah, okay. I said, what you mean? They were like they wrote it for them? And she said, no, they were guided. Meaning some adult, meaning Andy, whoever, guided the girls on what to say. I said, no shit. She said, yeah, and she said, the judge can see that. I said, all right. She talked with Faith. Then she said, well, I need your permission to talk to Jaylyn because you're her mom. Her mom. I said, you go talk to her.
She really, really thinks she's proven a point here. And anybody who's not seen her before, this is 6 a.m., by the way. 6 a.m. At the beginning of this stream, I don't know. I literally started recording like 2 minutes in. She was yawning, wiping her eyes. She had literally just opened her eyes. Okay. Like very, very shortly before, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Just about long enough for, I don't know, a couple of pills to kick in. Now, does this seem like somebody who got out of bed 15 or 20 minutes ago? Like barely had time to get a first coffee in? Or does she seem a bit, I don't know, hyped up? I'm sorry, that was it's still going. And you may not be able to read that. I said, I'm writing on the screen saying Andy admits this later. And what I was talking about is to the guiding. And you'll see what I'm talking about right after this because Andy is in this one as well. I
go talk to her. Andy won't let her in the house, so Jaylyn had to go outside.
That's right.
So anyway, she called me. She says, I can't get in. I need to see Jaylyn. I said, all right. I'm calling him now. Called, he wouldn't answer. I called again, he answered, pretending like he was fucking sleeping or whatever, knowing damn well he wasn't. But anyway, I said, yo, DCS is there to see my kid, and she needs to come outside. Okay. Yeah, okay. Better, okay. So I'm debating if I want to make Jaylyn get home today.
That's as he explains.
Yeah,
that's also
that part. Yep.
Keep that line in mind. She said, I'm deciding if I want to make Jaylyn come home today. Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part. These are like between, I don't know their exact ages. I'm between 14 and 16 is how old these
motherfucking part.
Yeah, that part.
Because nor he or any of y'all putting any of my kids' mental health in any of this shit. Y'all don't care about bashing me in front of my kids with him. Y'all don't care about bashing Benny in front of them. What kind of fucking adults are y'all, man? Grow the fuck up. Where the fuck your kids at? Where the fuck your kids at? I don't give a fuck. It's my kid. And I will take care of that. And so won't DCS. Okay? Don't worry about me over here. As you see, I'm still winning.
Hey, YouTube, these aren't my words. They're Lori's. I'm not going to like it anyway. That's okay. So if you could all hit the like button, it would really help out the stream because YouTube's not going to like it. They're not going to push it.
And you have a great day with it. Bye to you, Alicia. So we think of you.
Somebody in our chat.
Well, good. Yours are sleeping. Good night. Go to sleep with them. There you go. Night night. Yes, again. Again. But they can keep calling. Only looks better on me. But that's for damn sure.
And it's the
Good morning.
viewers calling CPS, FYI. Like the people viewing the stream.
You good, Faye? Oh, yeah. Well, for rugs, and because I have limited food. So she took pictures, blah, blah, blah. So here's the drug screen. Here's the motherfucking drug screen.
Why did you just abbreviate? You said, oh, for rugs and because I have limited food. And then you went on not even a half a second later to say, here's the MFer rug screen, except you didn't use rugs that time. Why bother? Why bother, Lori? Oh,
For
yeah.
the second
she
time.
is winning.
Fuck, y'all stay harping on someone being on
Right,
something,
exactly.
dude. The fuck? Maybe y'all on something. Damn. But they closed it. They definitely closed it. And then
You are
I'm also
right,
getting both
Melody.
reports. But she said that'll take a little bit because it is a lot of paperwork that they have to print out and stuff. But yep, I'm getting both printouts. Both. Then I showed her these court papers. Yeah, so they'll be attending that court as well.
Yeah, that part. That part. Eyebrow twins. I think that's what I'm going to shorten your name to. I need to always find shortenings because some of them are a lot to say. Yeah, my kids are at school, Laura, you dum-dum. Yeah, exactly. One of mine's at school, the other one's at work. Yeah, I know where my kids are too, Lori. And guess what? I don't have to force them to come back into my home.
She wrote that down. These.
Yes. Yeah, that's how old she is, Melody. Yeah, 44. Yep. Or something very close to that. Maybe 43.
You good?
Or 45.
Lord.
Okay. I stopped it right there, okay? Because hang on now. All right, give me 1 second. I thought I had it already. I have all of my clips because these are all ones. Whoops. I'm not pulling these off the internet. These are all ones that I had recorded and uploaded to my computer. So I had them all pulled up and ready to go, except for apparently one. Hang on. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I have no idea how that happened. It must have dropped one or something. Or no, you know what? It's oops. Sorry. It just had a different name. It is here. I apologize. Okay.
Lord.
So we're picking up right where the last one left off. Now, this is one where Andy is going to come into the middle of this. I kind of filmed it all in one. You don't have kids. Code name. Wait, there's no way I'm older than her. I'm 45. Yeah, she's only 44. Time has not been nice to her. She has not aged well, we'll say.
You're good, Faith. You're good. Oh my gosh.
Watch the panic.
Gosh, no. Here. Oh Lord, Faith, you're gonna have to go to the hospital, dog. There's no way. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh, Lord. Let me feel your head. Oh.
Yeah, she's crying.
You good? Wait, I'm gonna have to call.
I wrote on the screen there because you can't read that. I just wrote relax. It's just vomit. Look at the way she's reacting. How did you raise two kids to teenagehood? And this is how you're reacting because one of them vomits? My God. I also have raised two children. Kids vomit a lot. when they're younger, okay? Not so much as they get older. Yeah, but maybe when they get sick. And never once have I reacted like this. This is insanity. She immediately, the second she sees her vomiting, I gotta call an ambulance. I gotta call an ambulance right now. Oh my God, calm the hell down. And what are you crying about? Chill out. She was rode hard and put away wet. 100% eyebrow twins. 100%. Yeah, absolutely. ADHD meds can make you do that. That's interesting. I also have ADHD and take medication. I don't react this way. Well, no, I don't react this way to something like this. No, this is just ridiculous. You vomit phobia and don't react this way, right? It's insanity. Like, she's crying. What are you crying about? I don't understand. I cannot watch people vomit whenever it comes to my own kids. It doesn't bother me at all. Gamer, I feel that 3,000%. 3,000%. 3,000%. Yeah. You did as a kid, but after 2 kids. Oh, used to freak out. I was like, did what as a kid? I understand. No, after exactly. Once you've raised children, you're a parent. This reaction when your kids are now teenagers is insanity. I maybe could understand if like it was her first kid and it was like a week old, maybe freak out a little bit. Yeah, I get it. I would understand that. They're teenagers at this point.
Okay. I'm with you all the way, I promise.
It's just throw up.
I know it's just throw up, Faith, but it's red.
It's just throw up.
It's a lot.
But it's red, so she has to call the ambulance. Anybody else with kids know the difference when they throw up something red, whether or not that's blood or that it's something they've eaten? To me, it's blatantly obvious. Apparently, to her, it's a complete blind spot. I don't know. Oh my god! I seriously just seen that clip last night. That was a great clip.
I'm gonna turn this fan on maybe a little bit. Cool you off. She's not running a fever. Wonder if maybe it's her nerves or something.
What I had written on the screen there was about, you think it's her nerves? You get CPS showing up at your door. You're fighting with her father, who she considers Andy her dad. She calls him dad very naturally. It just comes out of her when she calls him dad, and you'll see that later. Very clearly, that's who he is to her. She's going through all of this bullshit because of you. You think it could be stress? Or maybe it's because she's had a cough and she's sick. Kids cough themselves into vomiting all the time. Adults do it too. It can happen. It's very simple, very easy. No need for all of this ridiculous panic. And absolutely no need to waste the resources of calling EMS when you're on social services and the government is saying, okay, she had paused it and came right back. I didn't do this pause. It literally went from what she did to this. And this is what I was writing. Yeah, you think it's because CPS has been called. Okay. You can literally see the lights flashing in the background.
Hold on.
Mask Guy Johnny, did I miss you? Hello, Johnny. So good to see you. Thank you for joining us. See the lights? She went off camera. She turned it off. She turned off the stream or paused it or did whatever she did. I don't know. The stream had gone away until the lights came on. And then, whoa, gotta go live right now. Gotta hit live. And I didn't mute those. She did.
Fuck. Damn, bro. They're here, man. Them lights fucking caught me. Throwing the pillow away. What the fuck? Oh, man. Oh, they're bringing a fucking stretcher. The hell, dude? There's so many stairs. Bringing a fucking stretcher. The hell, dude? There's so many stairs. Oh my god. You're good. You're good. Pride back up. Go. She does not bite, just so you guys know. You're fine, Faith. You're fine.
Have you ever seen EMS come to a scene, a situation before? They do often come in with a stretcher. I mean, typically with me, I've usually just seen them come with their bags and stuff first. They don't often carry a stretcher in first because oftentimes they don't need it. But I mean, that does happen. That does happen. What again? What are you panicking about?
Now. So this is, I had to throw the pillows away, but this is literally what she's throwing up. She threw up all over her bed, all over her pillow, and then she came in here to lay with me.
What she had to eat last night?
She had hot Cheetos, soda. Like that was before she went to bed.
Okay. And then, honestly, that's probably Cheetos.
Cheetos?
Yeah. Would be my guess. That's why I asked what she ate last night.
Okay. Well, I did tell them that, but oh Lord. Tussin DM. Robitussin DM.
That's right too. Yeah. And hot Cheetos. Let's do it.
But she's never done that, eating that before.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's a flu going around, and it's a stomach bug. So she may be getting it from school or out and about, and it's going through everywhere. Everybody's getting it.
Okay.
Yep.
I promise she don't bite. She just acts like she knows everybody.
That's all right.
Pride out the way, please, sissy sick.
She probably smells all my dogs too, so it's okay. So
Pride.
You want us to take her to the hospital and get her checked?
I don't know what, I mean, I don't drive, so, and I'm a little bit of a ways from the hospital. So, I mean, if y'all think it's just Cheetos.
Ambulance for Cheetos.
I honestly think it's the stomach virus that's going around town, and I bet with the tussin and the Cheetos, that's probably what that is.
All combined together? Yeah. Makes sense.
Thank you.
Yep.
Right. Is that good or bad? Her
vitals are good.
All right, I'll keep an eye on, and then if she does this again, though, I am going to take her because, oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah, if she continues to do it, get her up to the hospital one way or another.
Okay.
Even if you have to call us back out, but I'm 99.9% sure that it's the food and the tussin.
Okay.
Of course it is. You dope.
I'm going to get the laptop.
Can he confirm it's not blood? Girl, you look like you're having a hard time carrying that bag.
Can you believe the very first question the EMS asked? Well, what'd she eat? Hot Cheetos and soda. First of all, good job, Laura. You're looking like a fantastic mom over there. Fantastic. Great job. Second of all, and she's sick too. So the kid is sick. She's sick enough that you're having to give her medicine, Robitussin DM. But you're feeding her hot Cheetos and soda? Vomits that up. The red medicine, Robitussin DM, and the hot Cheetos. I don't know what kind of soda. And the hot Cheetos. Yet it doesn't occur to you that vomiting is the vomit that comes out is going to be colored like the Robitussin DM, the red syrup, and the hot Cheetos. Oh my God, the stupidity. I have zero tolerance for stupid people. Yeah, Angel of Glass. Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think you could probably tell I feel the same way. Mom of the year, 100% mom of the year. Yeah, absolutely. Lori, 2 kids, mom don't know when the areas kids have the flu or not. No, I know. She doesn't have a clue. They seem to have enough blood to know it's not blood. Exactly. Yeah, 100%. I know. I'm Angel Class. I know 100%. I've vomited enough times and vomited out many things in my life as a part of my disease. I do that an awful lot to know when something you've eaten, it comes up the color it went down. It's so godforsaken ridiculous to call the cops for something, or the cops to call EMS for something like this. Blood to worry is usually black. Oh my God. Jinx, that's an excellent, amazing point that I didn't even think to make. You're absolutely right. The only time you're going to throw up like red blood is if you're bleeding from somewhere very close to your esophagus, your throat, your mouth, something like that. Otherwise, it's going to be black. That's what happens to blood as it's exposed to oxygen. 44, Bella. 44. She's 44. I'm moron, 100%. Okay, chicken. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. You have a good day too, chicken. It's good to see you. Eating fresh licorice can cause poop, pure black, and vomit too. I hate black licorice so much. Ooh, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Gastroparesis. Oh my God. Oh no, Angel of. Oh my gosh. That's something that absolutely terrifies me. because I vomit so much from my Crohn's. That is something that absolutely terrifies me, is having something like gastroparesis. Like coffee grinds. Thank you. Yes, exactly like coffee grinds. 100% exactly like coffee grinds is what blood will look like if you vomit it up. Yes.
Oh, no, I'm just resting on my foot. Oh. So would the Robitussin DM help with that flu, or I would have to go with
No, you'd have to get a flu medicine, because a Tussin DM is usually for a cough suppressant.
Okay.
It doesn't have anything to do with the stomach bug and stuff that's going around right now.
Okay.
And if you took on an empty stomach, that could irritate your stomach too.
100% melody.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know if she took it on an empty stomach or not, to be honest.
Well, we know
I
you
know
had
once I did.
Cheetos.
What?
I know we had Cheetos.
Right. Yeah.
In my room too.
I know, I had to throw that blanket away. I'm sorry. That was no saving that. All right, so I will keep an eye on her. I appreciate you guys coming out here. No, it's not a
We're going to get our tablet and get some information and then have
Yeah,
you sign. And then,
absolutely.
again, if you need us back, holler.
Okay. If you want to lay down, you can lay back
Well,
down.
in my experience, I'm pretty sure that's the food that doesn't.
I've never seen her throw up like that in rest.
Every time I wake up, I have to.
Our ER
I'm like,
hospital's
what's
full of
it?
abdominal viruses, so it's.
Oh, it's a good thing I ain't there. No, I'm just kidding. It's a good thing I ain't there.
It's going through. I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere. It's just that time of the year.
Yeah, I'm ready for summer again.
Her
I'm ready.
stupidity is making my head hurt.
Hopeful.
But I've never seen her throw up like that after eating Cheetos and soda. She's caught a flu or a bug or something. For the love of God, Lori. You're 44 and these kids are teenagers. How have you never experienced something like this before? But she's never thrown up Cheetos and soda before. Never, never, never. Oh my God, she must be dying now. Oh my Lord, have mercy. How can you be this dumb?
Who's your doctor?
Stalker.
Okay.
He's the man. I don't know Dr. Stalker.
Oh, no, Jinx.
Well, it's Keller now. Sorry, Keller now, because Stalker took over the mental
I mute
health
this
part.
in a
Yeah,
second.
he retired from being a pediatrician.
Yep, that part. So he only does with like the autism and, mental health patients.
So Jay.
Yeah, so he still sees Jalen and he still sees her. So technically they see both. She just stomach flu, bug,
I'm pretty sure that's
and
what
hot
it is.
Cheetos.
Just because that's what's going on right now.
Yeah, very true.
She had kept talking, and I had to literally put it out. She was literally doxing everything. Their doctors, names, dates of birth, the whole 9 yards. Honest to God. Yes, she loves the attention and the dry begging. Do you notice how she said there was no saving that blanket? I had to throw that away. And when they were coming in the door, she, the light scared me. I was out throwing away a pillow. Why? Because within the next day or two, she'll be begging for blankets and pillows. She doesn't have any. She needs more. She's going to need the money for them. Have you ever heard of a washer and a dryer, Lori? Even if you don't have your own, which I know I don't think you do, because you just sold a camper that somebody bought for you because you didn't have a place to go. And now you're in a new apartment. So you don't have the money for any of that. But you know where you could go? The laundromat. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff can be washed, Blankets, yeah, you can put them in the washing machine. It's amazing.
I do like 2 times a day.
Okay.
2 times a day.
Yeah, 2 times a day. I don't know, like 2 times.
You should lay back down though. Get you some rest. That's probably the best.
How is she going to do that
Now
with
that
you
you're gonna have this
screaming like a
apartment,
banshee?
so you can, like, throw up.
I think she's so funny. Showing off for the
company.
Oh
paramedic.
yeah, she definitely knows something's up. Just don't get sick on her.
You literally dropped egg on her egg.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Too much at once.
Thank you now.
Do I get to keep the tablet too? No, I'm just kidding.
You made it like a bill.
You said if you lay like a bill.
Why was that a joke and it wasn't funny? Yeah, exactly, Jinx. My oldest was a puker when he was a baby. Like non-stop. I mean non-stop. He had acid reflux, he had milk protein allergy, all kinds of things. We had to try all kinds of formulas and stuff. It was a nightmare. But this child, I mean, 5-10 times a day, every single day, it was never ending. And I of course I washed the blankets and everything else. Do you think I threw them out 5 times a day and just bought new ones? What is wrong with you? It's like Shanny and Rev. Every time they move, they got to buy all new beds and all new couches and all new everything. For the love of God.
Oh, she's trying to give me kisses.
Yeah, she's not going to watch anything. She's going to beg for the money to buy more.
I hope this don't happen at school Monday.
Well, yeah, it's not going to happen at school because you're going to be resting.
What's her first name?
Faith.
Of course, it's not going to happen at school on Monday. You're going to be resting. You never make these kids go to school, Lori. These kids, since COVID, have not been going to school. She started homeschooling them supposedly or some BS. And now they've gone back when she was with Andy and the kid. Andy made the kids go back to school. But anytime they're with Lori, they're never in school. Lori is on her live TikToks dancing away every single day. That's mostly what she does, is dance like a maniac all the damn time. Because she's higher than balls. So she's on TikTok dancing with her girls in the background watching her. Wearing her daughter's clothes, by the way. It's horrific. But the kids are never in school. Why? Well, because they didn't feel like it that day, and she just doesn't make them. They don't have to go. Awful. Terrible, Johnny. Terrible.
You good? Need anything? Okay, I'm just gonna put this like that. Right. Yeah, she's laying down. I'll turn the whole light off, baby. I'm just gonna watch you, so I make sure you're all right. They caused me to have a seizure. If I had Sprite, I would give her Sprite. If I had ginger ale, I'd give her ginger ale, but I have none of that, so I can't give it to her.
Yeah, she wants to get out there and lie about stuff and make it look like she's still telling me what I gotta do.
Okay, this is Andy. He does there's a lot of dead air for some reason in Andy's lives. So he is sped up a little bit, and I've cut out the dead air. So as I was screen recording, I was pausing through the dead air and then just restarting the recording.
What I'm gonna do. Nobody tells me what to do. It's just the way it is. I'm a grown man.
Oh yeah, I didn't read that script. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm doing pretty good until I see these stupid videos up here. Yeah, well, if she ate right, she might feel better. Yeah, she called 911. That's how she wastes everybody's money. She don't care whose money it is. You see the amount of food she throws away. Morning.
He's speaking.
Got names on here I haven't seen before.
TikTok does that repeating thing.
Yeah, you think, why you even got her on live with them people there? Why do you got her on live when she's at the doctor's? That's none of nobody's business. And you wonder why you get backlash.
Right. Tell her, Andy. Why would you film that?
So I'm just going to put it out there here for everybody. Good morning, puppy. Say good morning, puppy.
That's Dozer.
I know. What was the sense of that? Why'd you even waste that money calling them? This is shit she does. Because she's not a parent enough to figure it out. I mean, what's that? Jesse 75, what's up? Oh, sorry, covering that mic again.
Yeah.
Psycho money on here.
100%, yep.
I don't know how Faith is, but yeah, she's trying to get dressed. And Lori tells her, no, don't worry about the shirt. Why not?
That was when EMS was there. So I guess Faith had thrown up on her clothing, obviously. And Faith is trying to get her shirt on. And I guess I had missed that when I was doing the recording and the pausing. And that's why he's just kind of choppy. Because in between the questions that he's answering, he's either heavy breathing or sniffling. And it was, anyway, that's why it's kind of a chopped up video. But yeah, so she was saying she wanted to put her shirt on. And Lori said, no, don't worry, but don't put her shirt on. Don't worry about that. Well, why the hell not? She's a teenage woman, a young woman at this point. And these are EMS workers coming in. Oh, obviously, one of them was a man. We heard him. What the hell is wrong with you? And why did you film all of that and put it on TikTok?
I'm not saying nothing about the kids. She brought that up, so don't tell me what to say. I'm doing just fine here.
That's right.
And I say what I got to say. You want to throw that log on that fire? I got 3 more to throw on top. So Jalen is with me. CPS came here too.
He straightens out her.
I'm not going to say too much about that. She already said what's going on with the girls. I'm just talking about what she already put on there. But I'm all right. I'm not worried. I don't believe nothing she says, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about her. No, this was my original account. I got banned off of this because I said the B word to somebody, and
Brutus, honey.
she does that all the time. It could be a sneeze. She's calling the freaking ambulance or taking them to the hospital. I mean, how can you as a parent and have kids for 15 years now not know?
That's
common
my
things that are
question.
with kids.
That's my question.
I'm doing
Andy.
good. I'm doing good. I don't know. I'm figuring this is just another setup for a begging session. That's the way I'm seeing it. Let you people figure it out for yourselves. I mean,
You're right on the money, Andy. That's exactly what this was. Exactly what this was.
oh, I know I'm right. I know her. Believe me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it'll be that. They need blankets now. They need pillowcases because she threw up on them. I don't know.
Yep.
There's a laundry right down the street. I mean, a 5-minute walk, if that.
He out, sir.
I don't know. I'm hoping so. I haven't talked to her in a couple of days. She's not been talking, but I'm not going to talk about that. That's a whole other subject. But I guess she's all right. I'm thinking she's just got the bug. Jalen had a little something going on, but she shook it off. There's a bug going around. Because she needs to put that online so she can use that to further her, what she does for herself. Yeah, she doesn't eat right at all. I mean, Faith eats a lot of them chips. I ain't gonna lie. Even when she lived here, she loves them chips. But she also ate.
Oh, right. I remember what it was.
Yeah, Jalen had a little something, but we got rid of it. It was a day thing. Okay. And Lily goes on here talking like I don't know what. She's like somebody important or something, but we all know where that stands. It's just the way she tells people, the way she talks to me. It's not the way she talks to me at all. So don't listen to that shit. Hey, what's up? Morning, Thursday Shuffle. Near her house. If Faith wants me to come, I don't go near Lori. I don't go near her house. If Faith wants me to come get her, I come get her. What's for, I guess, the normal for Thanksgiving dinner? I mean, it's regular Thanksgiving dinner, all that good stuff. And it's not that when I get home from work, I usually put my phone on do not disturb because I get spam calls like every freaking 10 minutes. I get them things, and I'm not listening to my phone go off as much as I like the music on it. I don't want to listen to it go off all the time. So yeah, the CPS lady was outside. My gate's kind of tricky to open up. It's not your average gate. It's just a rig up I put up there quick. But so yeah, as soon as she called, I went to the door. And, I'm her, who this is who I am, and, whatever. So she's like, can Jalen come out and talk to me? And I said, well, why don't you come in and you can talk to her? I said, it's chilly out. So, so she came in, they did their thing. First thing she said to me when she walked in, she's like, geez, a clean house. Okay, then that's good because I like trying to keep it somewhat clean.
So, actually, the reason that the CPS worker couldn't get there to talk to Jalen was because he has a gate outside of his home that's hard to open and hard to get into. So it wasn't that he wouldn't answer the door and wouldn't let them in the house like Lori said. It's because he needed to go out and open the gate for her to let her through the gate. Not that he wouldn't let her in the house. He had invited her in the house.
Did the usual, check the fridge. She said, well, we see you got plenty of food. But so, and then she asked Jalen a couple questions about where she wants to stay and why. Not so much why, but Jalen told her anyway. But
of course she did.
She told the lady she wants to stay here. She feels safer here. Well, I don't blame the kid.
You guys, So much worse. Okay. So this is Lori. The one we just watched was at 6 a.m. This was like maybe 7-ish, 8-ish, something like it was very, very shortly after Lori had filmed hers and whatever. This people had sent it to Andy and he went live talking about it on his channel. Okay. This gets so much worse as this day goes down. So much worse. This is the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I let them in. I'm not going to not let them in. But I also told them, I said, this is ridiculous. How come you just got to come to my house every time somebody calls on her? Going out, puppy? Go ahead, puppy. Go ahead. Oh, no, hey, we ain't doing the jumping over the fence thing. Sorry, folks. I guess the girl's up there. She said the lady told her that the girls were coached. I don't know if she said that or not. Lori's probably just saying that. But the only thing I coach them on is the first sentence. Because they want to know how to write it. Puts down that I, Jalen, or whatever. I didn't force them to write nothing. I just gave them the opening statement, and then they're like, well, what do we write now? I said, you write how you feel. That's what. They did that all on their own.
Okay, I do take a little bit of an issue with this. If what Lori said was correct, that the CPS worker said that the girls have been coached, I mean, I don't believe a word Lori says, to be perfectly honest, but Andy admitting that right there, that, yeah, I gave them the opening sentence. I told them what to write in the opening sentence, but then they wrote what they wanted or what they needed to write or whatever. I don't agree with that at all. He shouldn't have told them anything to write, not a word. Because the courts and the lawyers and everybody else are going to see what's written by an adult and what's written by a 14 or 15-year-old. They're going to know the difference, blatantly know the difference. Don't give them the opening. Don't guide them through anything. Don't do any of that, Andy. You're going for custody here. Nothing. Don't do that. Oh, and guys, I just dropped my TikTok link. No, it's not a link, actually. It's just my TikTok name. It's Living, Laughing, and. That's literally it, because that was all it would let me put, okay? Living, and on there, the nickname is Living Crafting with Crohn's. It's a bit strange, but if you type in Living, Laughing, and, you'll find me. I'm almost at 500 followers, so almost able to go live over there. And over there, I'm going to do some art and stuff. And I also am posting some stuff about Lori, some stuff about Foodie, Shanny, kind of what I do over here and a little bit over there. We're going to kind of have a mix. So I'm getting very close to being able to go live. So if anybody's got a TikTok and would like to go over and follow me, I'd really appreciate that. No problem, gamer. Thank you so much for showing up and sitting with us this morning. It was very nice to see you.
Lori's going to twist anything around to make it look like she's doing the right thing. And if she was doing the right thing, there'd be more than just a day or two worth of food in the house. So
that's right.
Whatever. It's all going to come out in the end. That's what it's going to be. Watch. She's going to be on here wanting some money for this or that. Well, you know what? Everybody on here knows if I got to go get her medicine, I will go get her medicine. But since the biological father is so freaking awesome and loves his kids so much, why don't you give him a ring? Don't bring over some medicine for face. Don't bring over some food. You don't have no food. Why don't you tell him that since he's so freaking awesome?
Because that's how Lori goes on about him, about how awesome he is.
Asking for money. Yeah, she'll be doing it every day. What do I need a good lawyer for? I don't need a lawyer. Pretty much. I mean, I'm just need more people to open their eyes and see what she's about. I mean, it's been how many years now that she's been asking for help from people on this place? How much longer do you need help? You know what I mean? Goddamn. Numerous people on here. Yeah, that's what she did. She called them asking me, for cash apps and stuff like that. I'm going to say it one more time, everybody. I don't need your money. I'm not on here for your money. I make shit happen in my life. Yeah, if I got a problem, I will make it. I will fix it and make it happen. Believe that. That's what I do. I like that one on this end. All she does is go on here and cry the pity patty party. I don't do that, but again, so before people say I'm asking for money, the only thing me with here, and I didn't ask for that neither. I mean, everybody's just telling me. So I thought, all right, I'll let them do it. As Jalen did put up the wish list. It's on this page.
I think that's perfectly fair.
So, yeah.
Perfectly reasonable.
I'm trying to take care of things, man. It's getting rough. I don't know why she's got to make it so hard.
And keep in mind, these are not his kids.
Here's a puppy.
That's right, Johnny.
I love this
That's
little
right.
puppy. He's just so damn cool. He's just such a cool little puppy. No, he's just such a cool little puppy.
And those are, by the way, got Lori's unfixed female dog pregnant. Why? Because Lori was the one watching the dogs there to ensure that that didn't happen. Well, she let it happen on purpose so she could sell the puppies and earn the money, of course. Yeah, exactly. Called being a man. He's not the biological father of these children. He's going for custody. He's doing it all. That's exactly what you call being a man, Johnny.
Yes, he is. I got to chew on my hand. That's what he does. That's how he gets people love. Chews on their fingers. I don't know why. That's the thing. Yeah, you people, nobody can listen to her as far as anything, basically. I mean, you've seen every time she says something, it's always proven to be a lie. All the time. I mean, I don't know how people still send their money and still. I don't get it. Those are. What are you barking at, man? Nah, she eats them Takis. That's what she was throwing up. It wasn't blood. I'm positive of that. I don't even have to be because Faith eats them Takis like the donut stuff. She loaves and things.
It is. You're right.
Chips and soda. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But
oh, amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how these CPS people can't do more down here. I mean, I don't get it.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't.
Oh, whoops! I meant to pause and I went way back. It's not just down there, Andy. CPS everywhere has massive problems, even up here in Canada. Okay, it's not good in any places. And yeah, it's like that. They don't seem to take children away from bad places until they're in really, really horrific situations.
On this end, all she does is go on here and cry to people. Nah, she eats them Takis. That's what she was throwing up. It wasn't blood. Okay. I'm positive of that. I don't even have to be because Faith eats them Takis like the donut stuff. She loaves and things.
We were all positive. We all knew that.
Chips and soda. Yeah,
that's very interesting, guys. I'm telling you, in just a couple of minutes. In the next
but.
Clip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how these CPS people can't do more down here. I mean, I don't get it.
Lori.
Just, I don't know. They don't seem to be really looking out for the interest of the kid down here. It seems they're more interested in keeping their kid with the mother. But when that doesn't work out, you got to do what you got to do.
That's right, Andy. But it happens a lot, unfortunately. Happens a lot.
Pretty much. I mean, just let me have them.
That's right.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. About the school thing, yes, I did, because that's bullshit. You've had the money. Clearly, you've had the money. It's $5 to get a paper notarized. I don't know why she just can't go down and do it. It's like a 15-minute walk to the courthouse. It's not far at all.
Because she wants her daughters home with her during the day. She doesn't want to be lonely. She doesn't want them in school. It's the whole problem. She got Medicaid, so she doesn't have to pay. An ambulance took to the hospital and had to pay a part, which the insurance didn't cover. Interesting. Yeah, I would assume Medicaid would pay for it too. I know here I've taken many ambulances. I haven't for probably quite a few years now. I've been able to, every time I've had to go, I was in good enough shape that my hubby could take me. But here, even with our medical insurance, and obviously in Canada we have free hospital, all that stuff. The hospital rides every time, or ambulance rides every time, are $150. That would have to come out of my pocket.
Oh yeah, because her stuff will drop dramatically. I mean, the food stamps will stop. The checks that she gets for the kids will stop.
100%, Johnny. Yep. And that's exactly why she doesn't want to give them up. Food stamps will stop. The checks will stop.
Yeah, well, they said it's only a 24-hour bug, so she should be in school Monday. But then again, I don't know, because, I don't know what Lori's got going on at that house.
I'm keeping my eye out today, or I'm attempting to on TikTok for Lori. She's got me blocked on my main account, but I have 2 others to keep an eye on her. I guarantee you that Faith is not in school today.
I know her heat's on. I mean, her electric is on, but I don't know. What month? Started on the right time. She was with me at the time. So, yeah, she went to school. They started on the right times. But, anyway. How far do they live from me? Oh, they're only a few minutes from me, driving time, a couple minutes.
See, in the beginning, This was in the
I
morning.
don't want
and
no
he
money
was,
from nobody. I don't want to send.
he was really trying to get away from talking about her and the kids. He didn't want to discuss it. This was right after the ambulance and this whole thing, okay? Things go downhill in a damn hurry by the afternoon. In a damn hurry.
I don't want no money from nobody. I don't want to send nobody sending me
Faith
money.
comes to his house.
I am not getting in, as that's just a whole nother bag of worms I got to deal with that I don't. I don't want. I told her I don't want. If she wants, if Faith needs something, I'll go get it. I got money.
Because he works.
And
in
Faith
his
knows that.
60s
She
and he
ever
works.
needs anything from me, all she's got to do is call me. But I haven't heard from her in a few days, and even her sister hasn't really heard from her. And that bothers me because that's not like Faith. So I'm wondering if somebody else has a part in that, if you catch my drift. All these messages again flying by. I don't know her page name. I don't go on her page. The only time I see anything was when people repost it or send it to me. I don't. Oh, there you go. She had brand new clothes yesterday, cutting tags off. Yeah, but the dog won't have food. There's not enough food. There's only a couple days of food in the house.
See? Dog didn't have food. And I had just mentioned the dog is pregnant, by the way, which she did on purpose. And she can't even feed it.
Faith fell asleep after asking for something to eat. Yeah, but she thinks she's a good mother. I don't get it. Yeah, she probably wanted your money. She went and got a cheaper mattress than what you sent her money for. I don't know how. Yeah, because she got money from somewhere else, probably for a nicer mattress, and she went and got the $20 one.
Yep. She doesn't buy anything
Told
for
you,
herself.
this morning
People
was
buy
just
her
another setup for a begging spree. That's all that was, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's sick. Okay, big deal. You take her to the doctors yourself when she wakes up, or figure it out. I mean, you're a parent. I can figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, so what? Kelly, good morning. Why should we hand them out to these people because they're lazy and don't freaking want to work? I hate that. This whole welfare system needs revamped. I'd love to run that show. All these people come in there. I think whatever you like, say you're on welfare, you go to apply for welfare. You have 2 kids, okay? If you have any more kids, welfare will let you know we're not responsible for them. That's your ticket, okay? You couldn't afford the one you have. Why are you out making more? I don't think they should pay for that.
I mean,
well, if she works, that's going to take time off her TikTok. And it's easier to go on TikTok for an hour and make a couple $100 than it is to go to an actual job.
right.
Yeah, she is. She's just lazy. Yeah, it's hard for everybody out there working. I know it. And here she sits like that. That's bullshit. When you get all these people on there,
That's right.
TikTok should revamp and make it a rule that you can't go on here asking people for anything.
Oh, I wish they would
That's
do
what I'm
that.
thinking.
God, that would be fantastic. I'm so sick of scrolling, and every second scroll is another beggar. Drives me bonkers. I didn't pause that. Why did that pause? That was weird. Oh, because it was over. Oopsie. Okay, we're on to the next clip. Let me find part 2. Oh dear, they all look the same and I can't see the titles down here. Hang on. Okay, let me just add one on. No, right away.
Face tell her you don't want to go home. Yes, Lori.
Yep, this is the right one. Sorry.
Face tell her you don't want to go home. Yes, Lori hit her. So yeah, she says she's not going home. So she's gonna get hit again.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jay Lynn did. Sugar Skulls. I think Jay Lynn did.
That's literally the end of that one. It was very short. I'm gonna play it one more time. Here.
So Face tell her you don't want to go home. Yes, Lori hit her. So Face tell her you don't want to go home. Yes, Lori hit her. So yeah, she says she's not going home. So she's gonna get hit again. I think Jay Lynn did. Sugar Skulls. I think Jay Lynn did.
This is a couple of hours later on the same day. Okay. She doesn't want to go home. Why? Because Lori hit her. No, Johnny, she couldn't. No.
Well, now the shit's gonna hit the freaking fan. I guess Lori's bitching at her because she wants to stay here now. It's freaking white. Okay.
And now Lori's pissed because Faith wants to stay.
I'll deal with her
After
when
she hit her and doesn't want to go home.
Look,
She's mad because she doesn't want to go home. After she hit her.
There we go here. Oh, you going out, Dozer?
If you don't hate Lori yet, you will by the time this is
Yes,
over.
Lori hit her. Yes, the face is telling her she don't want to go home. I guess Lori hit her. So, yeah,
I
she's
didn't
not going
realize
home. So she's going to get hit again. I think Jay Lynn did. Sugar Skulls. I think Jay Lynn did. I don't know. Faith said she hit her on the way out the door because she wanted to come here or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know like how hard or anything, but
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I said.
That's what he said.
Mute what? Hey, what?
Faith's crying.
All right, I got to get off of here, people. All right. I'll talk to you later. All right. Peace out later. Now she's up. Okay.
Oh, whoops. That one was over too. Did you see how instant that was? Jalen came out and whispers to Andy, tries to whisper as quietly as she can, but we did hear it. Faith's crying. He stands up instantly. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get off here. Bye. Instantly. What does Lori do? She vomits. I gotta call the ambulance. Oh, guys, gotta turn it off. When does she turns it back on the second that ambulance shows up and films every damn second of it. Every second. Now, this one, guys, this one is going to absolutely enrage you. Enrage you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I really don't know much about the guy other than what I've seen these little bits of him. Jumped off right away. Exactly. All right. Now,
I don't know how to
Jalen
mute. I can just cover.
sorry, Faith has stopped crying at this point. He's calmed her down and he's come back, okay? Because Lori has been live streaming this entire time as well, okay? And Lori has been telling people on her live stream that she's called the cops. So that's why he's back, because people send him her stream.
We're up the mic, I guess, on my phone.
He's trying to figure out how to mute it.
Okay. Yeah, let's get off of that subject. It is.
See, again, he's trying to get away from talking about the kids and Lori. He doesn't want to discuss it.
Yeah, cops aren't allowed to be called. That's a big no-no. But anyway, I'll figure it out. Come on, boys. Let's get this conversation over with.
See?
Got my kid up here fucking crying. Leave her the fuck alone.
That's right. Damn right. Fucking tell her, Andy. Tell her.
Yeah, so I want everybody to hear what these cops say, so Lori can't spin it to be something else later. No, they're not here. That's what she even called them. She says that shit sometimes, and she don't call them.
See, he doesn't know yet whether or not she even called.
So, we'll see what happens. I'm not too worried about it.
Spoiler, she did. And why? Because Faith didn't want to
My
come
daughter
home.
doesn't want to go back over there. She's here. Oh, I bet they are getting sick of her all the time over stupid shit. And they've already been here about this.
Yep. Guarantee it'll stop the sick of her.
No, she's okay now. I don't care if they're not chill. They better chill down. I ain't scared of them either. What are you gonna do? Take me to jail? Like I said, I'll be bailed out before you finish your freaking paperwork, dude. Yes. All right. Back in the bedroom, so Faith she's on the phone with one of her buddies. Yeah, one of her friends, a good friend. This girl, she's a really cool girl. But she was over here that night. Lori called the cops, and now she's not allowed over here because of that. So maybe with Lori being moved. Hi, puppy.
So he left the room. This guy, he really is. This guy leaves the room because his daughter is on the phone. So he goes to his bedroom to be on his live stream so his daughter can talk in peace with her friend on the phone. Why can't the friend come over? Oh, because the last time she was there, again, the police showed up because of Lori calling them.
Buddy.
Yep.
My puppy.
Right. Yeah.
She called No, I don't think she called CPS. Lori just had an ambulance at her house. Oh, God, here comes another pity party. She must not have gotten enough money today. Him is a good boy.
I didn't catch that part, that live. I haven't been able to get it or find it.
Did they call me dad? Yeah, they called me dad for years. And that was of their own choosing. I never told them they had to call me dad. It was smart. Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Police are here. Let me go. All right, everybody, hang on here.
You need to calm down. You are doing too much. Came in the popcorn.
Listen to the poor panic in these girls' voices. Also, listen to how easily and how the word dad comes out of their mouth. There's no hesitation. There's no questioning about, there's nothing. Just dad, 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 instantly. He is their father. To them, he is their dad. Listen.
Here.
Listen. Whoops. I just want to get back to that. Listen to
I
their
never
panic.
told them they had to call me dad.
And you can tell that he's never told them.
All right. Police are here. Let me go. All right, everybody, hang on here.
You need to calm down. You are doing too much. Came in the popcorn here. The popcorn here.
Dozer, get in. Bill, get in, Dozer. Go. Go. How you doing, hon?
I'm alright. Can you remind me of your first name?
Andy.
Andy.
Go.
Oh, no.
Go.
Oh.
Stop. I got to talk to this woman.
I just done it.
I'm here. I just want to show you these. These are my guardian the papers I filed for guardianship.
Yeah, I think we saw where you.
Oh, okay.
But it hasn't been granted yet, correct?
Yeah, no. But yeah, Faith came. She wanted to come over here. So her mom said she was fine to come over for the night and spend the night.
She didn't tell us that was the original plan.
And then she gets over here, and I don't know why. She's calling Faith, telling her she's got to come home. Mm-hmm. She's not staying here. Again, I don't know why. I mean, I haven't talked to this woman since that day with that. I leave her alone. I don't bother her. So she just goes out of her way to make them miserable. She's happy. I got food in my house, TV, heat, all the things Lori don't have. Why wouldn't the girls want to stay here? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And if you want to talk to Faith, I'll send her out. You guys can talk to her by yourselves. You know what I mean?
Well, Lori was wanting, she wants Faith home. And then I don't, since all that custody stuff is all civil, I mean, we don't know all the details of that, especially because it's still ongoing. I told Lori I wasn't going to force Faith home, but she is wanting, if she's not willing to go home, she is wanting the delinquent charges filed with probation. So then Faith's going to have to deal with probation, and it's just going to be a whole other handful of stuff that you guys really.
Well, again, I'm not going to force her to go there. Because again,
I'm not either. I'm not.
The woman's got no food in the house. Mm-hmm. There's no TV for this kid to do nothing with. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm not willing to force any child to go anywhere, but I also have to follow through.
No, I hear you guys got to do what you got to do. I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Have to do.
But she don't want to go home. She said her mom hit her when she was going out the door.
She called me, and then she.
Okay, sorry. Faith is going to start talking here. So, no, it's not Lori. That's the police, Timo. It's the cops. Lori called the cops. And the cop said, I'm not going to force a teen to go somewhere she doesn't want to go. But the custody papers, that he's still going through the court, so that has not gone through yet. So the cops can't make her go back because there's no, court agreement in place yet.
She hit me, and I started crying. So I asked Jay if I can come over here. I didn't do a thing over there because I got hit.
How did she hit you?
She it was her hand. She pulled me away from her phone or whatever, and then she just freaking hit me. And then I was crying. So then me and Jay were on the call, and I said, Jay, can I come over? Mm-hmm. She's like, let me ask Dad, and then she goes and asks Dad, and he's gonna get me. And then, yeah. And then she texted her saying, I don't want you back in my house. This and that.
Yeah. You had those texts?
Yeah. Her saying, I don't want you back in my house. This and that.
Yeah. You had those texts?
Yeah. Where's your phone? Probably dead. I don't know.
Sorry, you guys.
I almost need to listen to that one more second so I understood exactly what was said there by her. I got hit.
How did she hit you?
She it was her hand. She pulled me away from her phone or whatever, and then she just freaking hit me. And then I was crying, so then me and Jay were on the call, and I said, Jay, can I come over? Mm-hmm. She's like, let me ask Dad, and then she goes and ask Dad, and then he comes and gets me. And then, yeah. And then she texted her saying, I don't want you back in my house, and this and that.
Yeah. You had those texts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her saying, I don't want you back in my house, and this and that.
Yeah. You had those texts?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand now. I get. Okay. So she Faith is very upset, wanted to go over to her father's and see her sister, see Jalen. So she texts Jalen and says, hey, can I come over? And Jalen says, just a second, let me ask Dad. You notice how both of these girls, Dad just comes out. It's Dad. End of. Okay. There's no question here. Yes, of course, Dad comes to pick her up. So Lori texts Jalen, that's what she was just saying, and says, I don't want you in my house anymore. And that is now why she's making Faith come home, after she told Faith that she could stay. So then Lori calls the cops to say, get my kid home. I want my kid home. Yet, didn't we just hear this morning at 6 a.m., heard Lori, well, yeah, CPS was here again, and they told me to get Jalen home. Yeah, that part. Oh, did they? Is that what they said? Because the cops don't really seem to agree with you very much here, Lori. And the cops didn't hear this story, did they? Because when your daughter and Andy just told that, or your daughter told them that you told her you were going to stay the night, that was fine with her, everything was great. And then you start sending these texts that the other daughter's not allowed back in the house, and now you want Faith back.
Your phone. Probably dead. I don't know.
Sorry, you guys got it.
Yeah. Where's your phone?
You guys got it.
Exactly, Jamal. Exactly.
Probably dead. I don't know.
Sorry, you guys got it.
No, it's
coming for
that.
this.
Either way, she's your mom, so she can change her mind. Moms change their minds, whether they're mad or what. So
can't hit her though. Can't hit her, and then expect her to want to come home.
Do you want me to grab you a jacket?
Yeah, just grab my sweatshirt. I think it's right on the counter.
I can see you shaking.
She said CPS was out yesterday.
Yeah, they weren't here for me. She got a call on her, so they had to come check here because Jalen lives with me. And being that she's one of Lori's girls too, I guess they had to come here. And she came, did her thing, everything was nice. And
DCS go to her house first though?
Yeah. So I even asked them, I said, man, are you guys going to be here like every time somebody calls on her? Because she's made a lot of enemies. So they're going to be calling on her all the time. She's on TikTok every day begging for money.
So when she called the cops, not only did she not tell them that she gave Faith permission to go to Andy's for the night, and then demanded that she come back after she hit her, and Faith said, "No, I don't want to go back. You've hit me. I don't want to come back tonight. I'm not coming back tonight." Whether she was gonna go back after that, I don't know. But right now, I'm not coming back. Okay. Doesn't say anything about that. Then tells the cops that CPS went to Andy's house yesterday. Well, he has my kids and CPS was there yesterday. Why, Lori? Why were they there? Because they were called on you. And they had to go check on your other child who lives with Andy. That's why they had to go to his house. Not because it was called on him, because it was called on you. But you got to twist the story, don't you? And Melanie, I wanted to respond to this. I could not agree with this more. I do not understand able-bodied people not working. I miss working. I miss it every day, Melody. I miss my job so much. So much, and I wish I could go back.
She told me she
oh my goodness. Just stop that.
She told us that she originally allowed you to stay the night, however she
But she has to, I think she's mom changing her mind and telling things. She's the only reason she wants me home is because I came on TikTok talking bad about her.
We're not talking about her. That's the thing. We're having a regular, it's just people talking. Nobody said nothing about her. That's why I don't get why she's so mad. So she can do what she's got to do. I'm not
going to force you to go, but she is wanting the probation charges filed if you're not willing to be back home. So that's something I'm gonna have to follow up on my end because that's my job. But I'm not gonna. If you're safe here,
I feel more safe with him than I do with my mom. She's a lot happier too. She just makes everyone miserable. Okay. She's been mentally and physically abusive to my sister, and she's pretty hard on Faith. She's pretty hard on me. She's not a good influence on Faith. Faith's a father. Whether she wants to admit it or not, she does whatever somebody she looks up to. My mom's not a good person to look up to. She doesn't dress appropriately.
Well, that's not for her to decide, but
it's very different.
I'm glad you guys are here to hear this, though. I mean,
I went to the same car from last
yeah, she was here.
I was like, is that
So
I mean,
I know
it's up to
he
her.
filed for what was it?
Guardianship, yeah.
So that's just something that's going to take time. If we keep getting called out, then we keep getting called out. But
I just feel bad you guys come all the way out here for, you know what I mean, for this stuff. I mean, I'm glad you come out, but you know what I'm saying? It's just so ridiculous. Because I'm sure there's better things you could be doing, but.
We don't need anything else to do.
No, have you guys filed for divorce, or is she filing for divorce?
I don't know.
She's trying to file for divorce.
Oh, thank goodness.
Because if she files for divorce and the divorce gets finalized.
What I had written on the screen there was, I said, oh my F, she just told the cops that her mother doesn't even dress properly. Because she doesn't, because she wears the girls' clothing to do her TikTok dancing.
And then his guardianship gets denied. Those are the only two things that are the reason we can't force you over there. If his guardianship gets denied and then they end up getting their divorce finalized, it's not going to be a discussion anymore. We're just going to come here, get you, and take you back over there. Okay?
Yes.
Or we're just going to come here, get you, and take you back over there. Okay?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm going to lose something where I think it is.
Even though the guardianship is filed, it still needs
It's not in play yet. I get
It's approved.
100%.
It's filed. It still needs
It's not in play yet. I get
It's approved, then it's approved. There's
I
nothing
get
to do about
that,
it.
yeah.
It's just here.
No, I get you guys got to do what you got to do too.
So there's just a lot of stuff, a lot of court processes going on right now that
Right.
are kind of putting us where we're at right now. And
I
it's the
have a
reason that you
question.
can do. Yep.
What is probation?
Probation is like legal action for juveniles, for people under 18. You can't get
Isn't
put
that
in
what
jail
you
because you're
were
under 18, but you can get.
She just asked, in case you didn't catch it, it was hard to hear. Faith is asking what probation is. Because that is now what's threatened on her by her mother. Because legally, the cop, you just heard the cop, we can't force you. There's no, if the court order was in place and guardianship was strictly with Lori, we could force you back. But it's not. We can't force you. This is up to you. But if you don't go back, because she is your mother, she's going to put you up for truancy charges. And that'll put you on probation. She is willing to put these charges on her child. All to get it, Andy? I can't. Oh my God, this made me so angry.
You can have probation officer and get put on like
And you
house
gotta
arrest
report
more or
all the
less,
time,
and have to
yeah.
meet with probation every month and stuff.
Just
like
something you don't want to deal with, basically. But
But I'm
if
not
you don't want to go
comfortable.
home, then we'll deal with it. I'm not gonna make you go home. I don't care.
I don't want you to
So-
go. I missed you.
You don't want to go home, we'll deal with that when it comes.
Oh my God, I didn't catch that when I was recording it. Oh my gosh, hang on. Let me go see if I can get back a second so you can hear that. Listen to Faith.
that. You can have probation officer and get put on like
And you gotta
house arrest
report
more or
all the
less,
time,
and have to
yeah.
meet with probation every month and stuff.
Just
like
something you don't want to deal with, basically. But
But I'm
if
not
you don't want to go
comfortable.
home, then we'll deal with it. I'm not gonna make you go home. I don't care.
I don't want you to go. I
So-
missed you.
You don't want to go home, we'll deal with that when it comes to it. I mean, I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
and
her.
they may talk to you and they may not even do anything with it. That's also a possibility. I'm just telling you that that's something that we're gonna have to file the paperwork on, and then that's gonna be up to them after that. So.
But yeah, I don't know what the problem is because she's okay.
In tears. He says, you don't want to go home. I'm not going to make you go home. We'll deal with the probation. In tears, Faith says, I don't want to go home. I missed you. I was so mad. Oh my God. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Jake's sticking to me. But
The
then when I'm
anger.
over here, she just wants to leave. But I usually come down here to see my sister because we never see each other because she's down here with my dad. But then, so then I come down here to see the dog and my dad and my sister because I'm down there. Oh, down with wait.
How long you guys? 2 weeks?
Yeah, a couple weeks. A couple days after you were here last time, I think. Yeah.
And then, so I come down here and see my sister and my dad because I see them often because I want me to because they're beat us and having it. And then, she's been really mean to me and Jay. She made Jay cry because I wanted to come back here and then ball my eyes.
I'm sure it's not easy for any of you. It's never
It's not.
an easy
It's
situation.
yeah. It's not a good
We're just gonna have
situation,
to let
but
the court processes go through, and then
I'm just trying to look out for them. I explained it to them. I'm not trying to take you from your mother in any way. You can see your mom whenever you want. I'm not trying to do that. I just want you in a better, more stable living situation. I always have food. I work. I own it. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's mine. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to cause problems for nothing, but
we just came to more or less make sure you're refusing to go home, basically, just so that we're covering our butts. But you seem safe here. I'm not gonna force you out. It's just all complicated. So we're gonna get out of here. So you guys have a good night.
All right, so you guys enjoy your night. Be safe out there.
Have a good night. Be safe.
Yeah, it's chilly out here. Freezing. Holy cow. Holy cow. It's chilly out there. That puppy. All right, people. There you go. Did everybody catch some of that? Oh, man.
I can't. I'm so angry. Oh my God. What kind of a mother is willing to put their own child on probation just to get back at their ex, who is not even the biological father of these children, going for custody and trying to raise them?
Well,
What up?
all right. Well, there you go, people. Give you some little excitement for the night. Oh, my goodness. And Dozer.
And he recorded that, and obviously, and you noticed he didn't record their faces or do any of that. He had it pointed at the ground, pointed at the ceiling. He did that so that he had the proof, because she is going to twist that story. If he did not have that on recording, she would have twisted that story inside out and backwards.
Over here, he couldn't come out, so he's all wanting so much psycho money.
They
What's
agreed
up?
with her, and they took the kids back.
So that's what supposedly. Yeah, that was just tonight. That just happened tonight. How about hers? How about me? Oh yeah, she's gonna be pissed. I don't give a shit. Better be pissed off than pissed on is what I'm fucking understanding. I don't know with Lori, who knows? Huh? Oh man.
That's where I stopped recording that one. The rest, he was just kind of chatting about other things. I just have one last thing I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to bring it over to my TikTok, and I'm going to have to mute it because there's obviously music on TikTok, and that's no good. Music is no good on YouTube. So this is my TikTok page, and you can see there's some Lori here. Hang on one second. Let me do this, maybe. No, you're still gonna hear it. I'm just not. Let me think about this. I don't want to get copyright strike for the music. Hang on. Mute. There we go. Got it. Okay, we're good. This is her typical YouTube videos that stay up, or TikTok videos that stay up. TikTok lives do not stay up. They do not get posted. They go up and they go right. They're down as soon as they're over. But this is how she spends her days with her daughters at home. This is actually quite a conservative outfit for Lori. It's quite conservative, but this is her typical day. Aurora, hello. Thank you so much for joining us. That's her typical day right there. Now, there's no music in this one. So let's take a look at this one.
Oh, that was cute.
Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Hang on.
Mercedes.
Let me go back to the beginning for you. Now, Lori, we heard in the beginning, was bragging so hard about how sober she is, correct? She passed all those drug tests, right? Tell me how sober this woman is, please.
Oh shit! I'm a chicken turkey. Oh, that was cute. Who did that? Mercedes, thank you. You ain't got a gift me, baby, but that was cute, girl. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. That was cute. Damn. Oh, well, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, though. I promise you did not have to.
This is from a live stream I was watching.
Damn, that did sure look good on my head. It did. It did. It tasted good, too. Oh, my goodness. It tasted good. Hey. She was sitting here talking about she was in a bath listening to Christmas music. All right, you guys.
I will get back to you in a flash.
Oh shit!
Very sober woman right there, I must say. Very, very sober woman. And I'll just scroll here. You can kind of see the rest of what's on my TikTok. A little bit of foodie stuff, some Tofia stuff, little things of me, and then some Lisa Discord stuff. So yeah, if you'd like to go and follow me over there, I would certainly appreciate that. 4:41. I'm getting very close to being able to go live over there. So I'm very excited about that. But I do believe that is going to do it for me right now. Oh, actually, hang on, because something just popped up on my screen a minute ago, and I was like, what? Apparently, I just seen it pop up from Breezy. It popped up. I guess she must be live right now, saying that Foodie doxed Shanny's phone number in a deleted rage. So I have to go and find out what's going on there. Timo, in my opinion, that's exactly what is going on. Exactly. Hang on, Brutus, baby. She's definitely on something based on how she's acting. And that is the tip of the iceberg. I have so many little clips to show you guys and put up for you guys. I was editing and doing so much. I think today what's going to come up, I have Lisa's full Discord from yesterday. For anybody who's interested, that'll go up as a video. And then there'll probably be some more Lori videos that'll come out. And then whatever else Foodie does. I don't know what happened there. Hi, Tangled. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, I just seen that pop up on my screen that apparently she had doxed her number in a deleted rage. So I guess maybe Foodie's raging again. That's very interesting. But one thing I'm going to check very quickly before we go is to see if Lori's live. I just have to switch TikTok accounts because she has me blocked on my main account. She blocks everybody who either like doesn't have followers or enough followers or says something, or if she also stalks the pages of the people who are watching her, and if they have anything about her, the whole 9 yards, she'll block you. It's just the way TikTok works. It's a bit strange. So you're often having to create different accounts. Oh my gosh. You might hear my producer out there. I shut the door and he wants in the room. Oh, hang on. It's me. I don't know why I can't find that. Let me play this one for you guys. Hang on. This would be entertaining while I take a second to look for this. I'm going to have to mute this one too, but I'm just muting the music. Mute. You can hear what the song was. This is Sherlock on the floor, and Julius wants to play with him. He's not having it. No results. Brutus, honey, I'm coming. 1 second. Goodness. Brutus is very much wanting in here. No, she is not currently live. Her TikTok, by the way, is called I'm Her The One, if anybody is curious. But if you just type in Lori Jones, it will come up. I know, he was in the room. I let him out like half a second ago to bark because he needed to bark. And yeah, now he wants back. Okay, Brutus, I promise I'm coming right now. This actually, perfect video for right now, you guys. Oh, there's music over it. I have to mute it as well. Okay. But so you're not going to get to hear the snoring. But this was him this morning while I was editing. This is how he does his producing while I let him in the room. Come on in. Yeah, he was sleeping with his eyes open and snoring away. I had to mute it just because of the music that was over it. So let me very quickly look at what is going on with this foodie thing. If I can find it. I didn't see anything on her channel. From what I read in Josene's thing that popped up, she deleted it. So, no videos, no new lives, and no new community post. So whatever it was, I missed it. It was deleted. So I will have to go and re-catch it from somebody else. No, he's not moving. He was dead asleep, Timo. He was dead asleep, just snoring his face off with his eyes open. But I had to mute it because of the music. But again, if you put in living, laughing, and you'll find me over on TikTok. And I'd love for a couple more followers because I'm almost enough to go live over there. So, but that is going to do it for me for right now. But it looks like some other stuff may pop off today. Who knows? Otherwise, there may be a few more videos coming out later today. Like I said, that Discord of Lisa's yesterday. I have more Lori videos to put out. And then whatever more Foodie and Shanny stuff pops off. So I will definitely catch you guys with the rest of that, whatever happens. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification on your way out so you don't miss anything else I put out. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.